Hello. I was really close to the mic there, so I'm really sorry about that. But hello everyone. Isn't this song like a bop? Isn't this song like delicious? Like I'm sorry I did that. Hello everyone. How are you all doing today? Welcome back to another QQ stream. Oh, I just said that. Okay, we have Bailey and Laylee and I almost said Ailey. Actually, you're the one where I actually pronounce the X's. Whoa! Music is too loud. Please shut up. Thank you. Okay. I saw your lips say Bob. I didn't say Bob. Oh, I said Bop. Like with the P at the end. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, yeah, I guess that would look the same as Bob if you can't if you can't, hear me. If you can only lip read. People who can lip read are kind of scary. They know everything that you say, even if you're not talking to them. Like, I'll be at McDonald's ordering somebody's salad, and then you know, like, some lip readers in the room, and they see what I'm saying, and they're like, oh my god, that guy wants to toss my salad. Oh no, and then they come up to me, and yeah. Happens all the time. Hi Snook, how are you doing? Hi Souls. Hi Souls and Snook. Okay, that's what I saw though. Oh, so you can hear me now. Can't watch for long. I'm at a youth center and tomorrow we're going to France. Oh my god, those are my two favorite places to be. The France and the youth center. Are you going to the youth center to like prepare for France? Wait, what do you do though? Do you get younger? I should go. I don't actually know what a youth center is for. Usually when I go places, I get older. Also, so I logged into a world today, and I don't know where we are. If I remember correctly, we went off exploring, and I think I found, like, cool wood or something. There's a villager house over there, and I don't remember going to it. But I also do remember getting this cartography table, which makes me think that we did go to it. We don't get younger, we just hang out with other teens. Oh, that's... Wait, really? Wait, is it just like a socializing thing then? Just for like, you know, meeting new people? Because that's pretty cool. Is there something like that, but for like my age? Because I don't want to go to like a teenager meetup group. That sounds like, you know, I don't want to show up to the teenager meetup. Hello, XCat, how are you doing? Are you having a nice day today? Unless they're like 19, I guess that's still close enough to my age. Well, I don't know, I'm 22. I probably... Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to interact with anybody under 20 anymore. I think I'm gonna go to jail. I'm good. Good for you, XCat. I almost just asked you how you're doing, like, again. You guys ever ask somebody how they're doing and then immediately forget what they said? I will invite you to the meet. No, don't invite me to the meet. No, it's okay. I just got back from rototilling. Rototilling? Oh my god. Bro is gardening? What are you gonna garden? Or plant? What plants are you gonna plant? And yeah, we did go in here. So these are all jungle logs. Wait, is this what these houses are normally made of? Are they like often made of these jungle houses? What is rototilling? Oh my god, I'm surprised that I know this, but I'm gonna teach you something. Let me look it up over here. Rototilling. It's like when you know, you got this big machine and it does stuff to the ground and shit. And it's for like preparing the ground for crops to be planted and things. I was just killing stuff today. Yeah, you were. XCat was killing it. 5 reasons not to rototill. Oh, you're just mowing the lawn. Well, it's not mowing the lawn. This is kind of like mowing the dirt, if you want to think about it like that. Like, this is a good picture of it. It's got this big, like, metal wheel thing that just fucks up the ground real good. It get real fucked. And you make these nice, like, ditches. I think it's the modern equivalent of, like, a plow back in the day. When you used to have, like, a horse. Farming Simulator IRL. You know that Farming Simulator is to simulate IRL farming. So this is... Yeah. Also, this picture is hilarious. I'm gonna make this my profile picture, like, on everything. Save. Yeah, that's getting saved. Let's see here. Let's put that somewhere. Images. Profile pics. Yeah, this is fantastic. Say no to rototilling. We don't like to rototill over here. No rototilling. .jpeg. Save. And then we're gonna go to Steam and I'm gonna make that my profile picture everywhere. I know that I said we were gonna start the stream and that we were gonna play Minecraft, but first I gotta do something very important, guys. You know, you understand, I'm sure. So here we have my Steam profile. It looks pretty good. We got the QQ and everything, but I do think that it could be improved slightly. We're gonna go ahead and change my avatar to okay, images, profile pics. We're gonna change it to no rototilling. And then I'm gonna change our name to do not rototill. And that's my new Steam profile. So thank you all for being here today. This was my... I'm sorry if I'm the only one who finds that funny, but we're gonna play Minecraft now, so we're gonna get back into it. Anyway, so yeah, are these houses usually like this? Like, do they always have the, you know, the logs doing those stuff? Cause I don't remember that. Ah! Don't shoot me. I've got an onion to eat. Hold on. Hello. Oh, that thing. I don't know what it's called in Germany. Well, something... I guess we could figure it out. They probably call it like, because in German, you know, the language often, like, combines multiple words together to make new ones. So instead of rototiller, it'd probably be something like ground plow, but in German. I don't know. It's Lemony Lime Boy. Hello, Lemony Lime Boy. How are you doing? Are you having a lovely day today? I also never VIP'd you, even though you kind of arrived at the same time as everybody else who I've VIP'd. So, Lemony Lime Boy is gonna get upgraded. But this is the last one. No more VIPs. Okay, Lemony Lime Boy _ No, I don't have enough slots! Come on now. I am well, how are you? I'm well as well. That's pretty cool. Okay, somebody who hasn't been here in like 20 years. Yeah, they can go. Okay. Okay, Lemony Lime Boy. Bask in the glory of your new diamond-shaped icon. Well, it's a square, but it's got a diamond on it. Also, I'm just gonna get any kind of, like, ores that we can find. Because... Well, actually, I don't remember what we were doing. Let's see. We came out here to get something, presumably. There is some stuff up there. Or are those the dungeons that we found last time? I shall be back. Right now I'm checking mod actions. Oh my god, mod actions. Are there any mod actions out there? You're gonna look? Looks like XCat's about to tame a horse. Oh my gosh, tame a horse? Oh, also, we reached our follow goal, too. Off stream. It was actually at the end of last stream when I raided somebody. Who did I raid? Wait, somebody gave me a shout out. Oh yeah, Flashy Total. I think because they were doing a subathon. Which is very cool. Shout out to them again. But yeah, so they gave me a shout out and then I got 2 followers from that. Which brings us to a follow goal. So thank you for that gift, guy, if you ever see this, for following. And then also Slend90. Thank you as well. So yes. What is this song? This is kind of whack. It's from Zelda. I haven't played Zelda yet, like any Zelda games. I should. One of these days I need to get around to it. Yeah. Mang! Hi, Mang. How was your stream? Well, I was there for a little tiny bit of it. How are you doing? I was like watching as I was getting food to get ready and stuff. And water. Well, I say food and I grab my glass of water as if this... Yeah, this is my food. Hello, Mang. I'm skipping this song because it sucks. There we go. Stream was great. Cool. I am out on an expedition picking up lyrebird eggs. And, if I kill this guy, he's probably gonna just drop birds. Or, what is it? Small bird meat? Yeah, raw bird meat. Okay, I didn't really need that. Stream was great. Cool. Skip the song? Should I skip the song? How about you, Manga? You also great? You having a great day? You want me to skip this song too? Okay. I'm finally active in the chat again. Yes, XCat is here. XCat is having a good time. How have you been doing, XCat, for the past however long it's been? This is a beautiful leaf. Mahogany leaves go hard. Yeah, okay, the Kama can pick up leaves. So that's pretty cool. Yes, I'm doing great. That's just because XCat's back. And I'm glad to hear that. I have been good. That's cool. Pet the XCat? How would I do that? I'd have to be like... There, XCat. That was so weird. I'm sorry I did that. You? Oh yeah, I guess we're in a village. Hello, guys. Alright, let's talk to the boys. Unemployed? Fucking... I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, this is kind of weird. We got floating trees and stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the planks too. So this is what mahogany looks like. You petted everyone. Well, everyone including XCat. Small price to pay to pet everyone. I mean, to pet XCat. Kill it? Who's it? The unemployed villager? That's not nice. He just hasn't decided what he wants to do yet. Just like all of us. I'm sure he could be a pretty useful, like, pizza driver. Or maybe a Twitch streamer. I don't know why I put all these blocks there, but what do you guys think of this wood? I think it's pretty good wood. I'm not quite sure where I would use it in a build, though. But I do really like the logs. And then stripped, they look like that. That's kind of weird how the stripped bark texture goes like the other way. Because here it's horizontal. Q, I have a question. If you answer this wrong, bad things might happen. Oh my gosh, okay. What's the question? Okay, and then over there's a jungle. So this is probably bamboo then. Does it say? Yeah, bamboo jungle hills. And then that's a jungle temple. Which we probably want to go check out, because those are not very rare. I mean, those are not very common. But I also want to go back home. Yeah, let's go back home. I need to catch up with some mining and stuff like that. Although first we should get some mahogany saplings. Do you have any communist villagers? Oh, I don't have any villagers. This is day 3. We are villagerless. And I think this is like the first village that we've found. Nah, there is this... No, yeah, I think that is the first one that we found. There were a couple other, like, little things. Good? Okay, that was the right answer? Well, how could I control if I had communist villagers? I could have, like, brought a couple of villagers into my estate without asking them if they were communist or not. And also, where did that question come from? Ooh, you're on fire. Guess it's a hot day. If you find any commies, let me know. Okay, XCat. I can do that, just for you. Oh! Okay, please give me a sapling. That would be extremely kind of you. This is grass on a log, which is not supposed to happen. Okay. Leaves are decaying. I could really use a sapling or two. That would be pretty helpful. What's everybody's favorite wood that we've found so far? Oh, Unloke. Welcome back, XCat. Yes! Little tiny trees, thank you. Okay, so now we have our saplings. And the leaves look really pretty as well. I could see the, these as like a overhang, like a roof thingy. Almost like thatch. Is there thatch? Well, there's this thatch, which is like a liquid. Cut open a hay bale with shears. The wood one. Ooh, yes. Easy win. QQ, make your own wood. Well, I can't do that in Minecraft, guys. I mean, come on. I just realized Snook left my stream for your stream. Oh, Snook. You could stay in both streams. Well, not anymore since you ended the stream, but in the future, you could stay in both streams. This is pretty. This is really pretty. I like this a lot. I think this is extremely pretty. Home is that away, so let's go. Also, hello, macaws. Oh yeah, there's the big flat mountain. You guys remember that? Ban QQ. Oh, damn. I didn't. My soul is still there. Your soul is still in the stream, but Meg's not even live anymore. Yeah, Silver Souls has your soul. That's how they found, that's why there's Silver Souls now. Why did you ban QQ? Yeah, alright. I guess I'm gonna get banned from my chat. Oh no! I wonder if I could still stream to my chat if I was banned from it. Well, then I wouldn't be able to read the chat. And then I couldn't, like, interact with anybody. If you guys ban me. So how's that gonna work? You have them all? What? All the souls? That's pretty impressive. Did you get mine, too? Imagine how different I would be if I had a soul. I might, like, actually go mining. Or something like that. Yuki, should I pin a message for as long as possible? Not that one. Not ban QQ. I don't want someone joining and being like, oh, I guess this streamer is getting banned from their own chat. I'm not gonna stick around for much longer. Oh wait, speaking of sticking around, sorry, I keep forgetting. Lettuce address. Wait, can I show you that screen? The follow goal. I think I can show you that screen. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Manage goals. What should the new number be? Everybody pick a number, or else I'm gonna pick 624. Because I think that's a pretty cool number. Oh, we can change the color, though. Maybe, like, other purple? What would that one look like? It's kind of cool. Let's fuck around and go pink this time. 634? Okay. That's such a specific number. Well, I guess every number is an equally specific number. There we go. Okay. Start goal. Yeehaw! We have a new goal, and now it's pink, which is awesome. I'm lagging so much. Oh no! How come? Well, I guess you wouldn't know. Oh yeah, I've also started launching, there's a test server now for the new SMP, which is up. Well, not the new, yeah, the new SMP, the new eventual SMP. The new mod pack exists. And if anybody would like to help with the testing, then you are free to do so. Just like let me know or something. It's in the same Discord server as the old SMP. We're just like opening a testing thing. I don't know when it'll be out, but this will help me use everybody as beta testers. So we can get it out quicker, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, probably not. I mean, definitely not for at least a few months. So we made this andesite casing at the end of last time. Oh, right, because I wanted to make the strainer base. Did we end up actually doing that? I'm gonna get a snack. Okay, have fun getting a snack. Chest. Yeah, these don't seem to have anything in them. We must have been short on iron or something. Wait, no, I have an iron bar. Okay. What was I short on then? Flint? I was gone for a bit. What did I miss? Not really anything. I was trying to basically just catch up with what I was doing last time. Because I've forgotten. And that's all. And I think I just remembered because we need another flint to make a smithing table. Although I don't see the smithing... Uh-oh. How do you make a smithing table? Oh, it's iron. Of course it is. Okay. I think this is the same thing I did on my SMP. Wait, no, that's default. Oh my god, I changed it to flint in my SMP. That's why I think it takes flint. No, default is iron. I'm so smart. Pet the cat. Okay. What. There we go. Okay, so now we can actually make one then. Out of the mahogany. Which we should also plant, I think. I've arrived. It's no longer a PG-13 stream. Oh my gosh. What kind of a stream is it, Rodrigo? You're not gonna cause chaos, are you? Hey Mang, check Stream Elements mod comments. What did you do to Stream Elements mod comments? Be careful of this one, added by XCat 41 seconds ago. Oh yeah, no, you gotta watch out for Stream Elements. PG 99. What what would that even involve? Like, what kind of content would you need where you can't watch it unless you're 99? Like, I don't know, managing your... No, never mind. That's not funny. PG 14. Oh no. Oh, it's time to harvest the potatoes too. I like the swiping particles that you get, or the sweeping particles that you get when you do this. That's pretty cool. Like, I'm actually sweeping my scythe to cut all the things. Gilfs? Yeah, sure. If you want to watch GILF content, it's got to be PG-99. Also, what parents would be around there? If you're 99, you're not really going to have your parents chilling with you. I mean, you might. Okay, so this is our strainer base. Generates items while in water. Requires a strainer and water on top. So this thing, presumably, can go, like... here, I guess? Hi, Poiter. How are you doing today? Also, Poiter, I do actually want to know the rest of your thoughts on, basically on me making a new mod pack, because you know, as the person who's put the most time into it, I mean, I'm also a completionist. I get what you mean. Are you upset? In my head, the way that I'm justifying it is by basically saying, like, okay, I've learned a lot. I'm just gonna make something that will make up for it. I'll make a mod pack that will be better than it anyway. It'll be alright. That's my angle as another completionist, but I've also put a lot less time into the mod pack than you have. Another thing is, like, I spent more time working on updates for that mod pack than actually playing it, which is something that I want to avoid with the next one, because I want to have it basically, like, feature complete when it comes out, as opposed to me, you know, continuing to make the mod pack for, like, a year. So yeah. The old one doesn't need to go away. Well, what's gonna happen is I will, send everybody the world file. Or like, make a world download available somewhere on the internet. Or something like that. Not upset or anything, I always knew it was mostly a learning thing. Yeah, you probably realized that before I did. I didn't realize it was a learning thing, but it really was. It turned into a learning thing. Also, hello, Father. That whole mod pack, like, now that I look back on it, that is how I see it, to be honest. I'm like, okay, it was a learning experience for me to learn how to make things. How to make a good mod pack. The pack will live forever, the SMP won't. Yes, exactly. I guess if you want to look at it that way. Oh, let's see if this got anything. Yeah, okay, cool. I will leave now. Goodbye, Rodrigo. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Okay. So this thing just uses a bit of strainer, and then gives us a random thing when it does. Okay. So it's a way to get sand at the cost of this. Will we get lore in the next one? That is completely up to you. I'm going to have the same attitude with lore, which is that I don't give a fuck. And anybody who wants to have some lore is allowed to. Also, apparently we have a card pack. I don't remember getting that. But let's open it. Oh my god, card unboxing! Wow! We have a Saps. And a Rook. Doesn't actually like rock, prefers heavy metal. Okay. Aqua and Night. Cool. Looks like XCat is gonna go invest in Costco. Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well. Walk. I was gonna say walk, but, you know, like W-O-K, because that's what we call our cow. And I also, like, I can't pronounce anything differently. Like, because I have a lisp, so when I say an R, it sounds the same as when I say W. So I can't say walk or rock, because it's the same damn word. I think that we should just get rid of one of those letters. Like, either get rid of L, either get rid of R, or get rid of W. Because they're too similar. And I can't pronounce the difference. The only lore on the current SMP is that I am God. Oh yes, of course, Poita. So something I'd like to do today is maybe have like a wood storage area. I think that would be pretty cool. So I was thinking like maybe we could make some kind of thing here. Pet the cat. Okay. Thank you for the pet. Okay. So I was thinking like maybe like some kind of 5 block wide structure, and then we can put all of our logs in here, like in rows of chests kind of thing. Maybe like a chest for each log. Actually, how many logs are there? Maybe we can make one for each type. Oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak. Well, let's not read all of these. There's twisted log, whatever that is. Usually you shouldn't... That sounds kind of painful. Redwood log. Okay, cherry, mahogany, jacarta. Palm, willow, dead, magic log, Umbrian log, hellbark. Greenheart. Skyroot. Oh, I bet these are those like slimy ones that we found. Remember those? Cherry wood. Okay, we already have cherry now. Mystery wood. LOL, the lore my friends and I have on the realm is that a shop that sells Billy Bobs. That's the lore. Okay, and the fact that we have so many beehives that our world is super slow. Oh, do you guys remember the beehive issue on the QSMP? That was terrible. We had beehive... What? Oak log. Somebody added oak logs to Minecraft? Oh, we already have those. Okay, petrified log. Charred log. Oak planks. Okay, and then all these things. Oh, no, mahogany log and ebony log. Okay, that's all the logs. Cool. So we have a lot of those, and then we gotta make a chest for each one. That's gonna be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, minus 5. So we have 16 plus 11, which is a number, that's for sure. It's 27. Oh, wait, that's a nice number. We gotta make 27 chests. But I think we can do that. We'll just do like a... 27 is how many chests are in a regular, or how many slots are in a regular, like, single chest. So we'll just make a chest array that looks like that, I guess. Or something. Not sure. We could do, like... We could do, like, a couple of 3x3s for the wood. Like, maybe, have a 3x3 of chests... and then 2 more in like a cubby kind of thing. How should this work? Let us see. We could put like... Oh, this is a Hollow Knight song. Wait, I like this. I'm adding this to the playlist. Okay. So we could do like... Yeah, like wood here, and then we'll have a 3x3 of chests right there, and then one here, and then one here as well. Or we could do one here and then 2 here. Maybe that would work a bit better. Not quite sure. I don't know what's happening in the VC I'm in. It's scary. Do you need help? What's going on? Oh, we should put some trapdoors here. That would look pretty. Also, we could finish the moat now too, actually, since we have a bucket. That's something that I should have remembered to do, like, a while ago. Unloke, welcome back, Meng. Wait, I forget where you went. But oh well. Ooh, no, there. Yeah. Someone type what you just said to my comment. Oh, I just asked you what's going on. Oh wait, no, that's not typing. I spoke it again. Cole!
Money for chat the cat QQUETV heart.
Money for chat the cat. Thanks. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for the prime sub, Cole. How's your day going today, Cole? Here's my moat. Just finished it. I don't know why it took so long to say moat. I couldn't think of the word for it. Probably should make it 2 blocks deep, but I can't really be asked. Hi Ming, hi Bailey. Okay, now let's get a bunch of chests ready. Or should we do barrels? Barrel. There's other... Silica steel. Oh my god, I remember silica steel. This mod pack has that? Of course it does. So we could make barrels that have like a lot more storage. There's cobalt with 81 slots. Tinker's bronze. Arcane. Oh shit, BRB. Okay, bye. Oh, this is the barrel recipe? That's kind of gross. Or was that default? How hard is silica steel to get? You get a smelt silica steel mix, which comes from this. Okay, yeah, this is the default recipe. That's pretty easy. We might actually be able to do that. I gave up trying to understand math and saw that you're live, and that's your day. It's funny. Someone, I don't know what's happening. QQ, what's happening? I don't know. So we're making a wood storage area. And I think I'm going to do it out of barrels because they look nicer than chests because chests are glowy for some reason. And, you know, I don't want to look at them. Yeah. Would you look at this mod pack? Would you believe that this mod pack is cheaper than Q's mod pack? Well, yes, it is. By a considerable amount. But yeah, this was the original recipe for silica steel. It was just like iron, coal, and then some quartz, but I changed the fuck out of it for my SMP. And I might use this mod again. The mod that adds silica steel is actually this minecart mod. More minecarts. And I love this mod because I like the idea of having faster rails. Because powered rails in Minecraft are not fast enough, and minecarts are kind of just like useless as a result. So having these like end game or just harder to get rails, I think is pretty cool. But you need levitation lubricant, which requires phantoms or chorus fruit or shockers. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I can hear now I'm ignoring my friends. That's not very nice. You shouldn't ignore your friends for a stream. When I'm in VC and somebody's like live, I usually just like most of us in the Discord end up having the stream open, and then we just kind of like keep talking in voice call. They're making music. Ah. Oh, I started doing that the other day, like making a new piece. And once I gather the confidence to compose music on stream, I might do it on stream. But I don't know if I'm like... I don't know. I used to do it a lot like years ago. I kind of have to get back into it. And I want to make sure that I'm in my flow. Like, if we were to do that. Hey, I really like doing stuff like this and just talking. Like, I'm not, because this is, like, basically cutting down a tree. I don't need to use my brain for this. Which means that I can give you my full attention. Which is kind of cool. Because I like being able to talk and have an intelligent conversation. Well, intelligent, but, you know what I mean. And have, like, a conversation with the chat. I get sent the music my friend makes, so I don't need to watch them. Valid. I used to have a friend who really enjoyed watching me write music, though. Just because the process itself, I guess, is pretty cool. Yeah. So I guess some people are into that. I'm watching stream while I play Overwatch competitive. Oh yeah, my gosh, yeah. Snook plays Overwatch. Snook, what other games do you play? Do you play Fortnite? I should try playing Fortnite again. That'd be fun. Intelligent conversation? Where? Oh. Damn, how tall is this tree? Okay, there we go. I have met... Uh-oh. Oh, the wood is stuck. The log is clogged. The log is clogged. We must unclog. Okay. You got this, Paiku. Kill everyone in the video game. I was on TikTok the other day, and I was... there was this video of, like, somebody in court, and the judge was, like, reading out all their, like, extremely suspicious Google searches that they had done. And they were, like, over the span of, like, 7 hours, the guy did a bunch of Google searches, and they were, like, how to hide a body. What is chloroform? You know, things like that. And then the comments were all like, bro forgot to add in Minecraft at the end of all those searches, and I thought that was really funny. So I wanted to share it with all of you. 24 kills? Wow. I play Fortnite. I got a victory royale the other day. Ooh, good for you. I have only ever won a single Fortnite game. And it was like my 7th game ever back in the day. In high school, I had a friend who tried to get me into it. And I played like a little bit. Like, I forget how much, like maybe 20 hours or so. If I've told this story before, I've probably said a different amount of hours because that's how long ago it was. I just like forget. But I got a win on one of the games. Somehow. And it was with a blue sniper. A blue bolt action sniper, I think, is what they were called back then. What type of searches? It's just the normal day of a writer. You're right. They were just an author. It's okay, /J. I mean, that might be what happened. I don't know. I only saw that one clip from the thing. I won my first ever game. Wait, actually? And then you quit Fortnite? That's funny. Question. Do we prefer the mahogany? Or maybe a different type of wood for this area? I'm trying to, like, shake things up and use different wood, because we just used the redwood over here. Actually, and over here. Maybe we should be using the mahogany for this, and then the redwood for that. Like, just switch them. I don't know. My brother used to make me play with him, so I just made us lose on purpose because I didn't want to play. Good. Let him know. If somebody makes you do something you don't want to do, fuck them. Unless they're like your boss, and you're getting paid for it. Which is fine. But good for you, Bailey. Redwood sapling. Oh yeah, let's replant one of these big trees too. So we're gonna do more experimenting, I guess. This time I'll do like, I don't know, like this kind of shape. We'll see if that grows into anything. It might. This would make sense, actually. It might be something like this. And then after that, we'll try like a 4x4. Or we'll do a 4x4 in the future. Lemon Lime Boy likes that one. Yeah, no, that's funny. The girls in my class made fun of me playing Fortnite with like 3 boys because they're jealous of my skills. They're also probably jealous of you talking to so many boys. That's all that they're jealous about. Don't even pay them no mind. It's because you're so much cooler than they are. And they're jealous. Leaves. Okay, let's see what these look like. Oh, I gotta repair my axe as well. Tinker station. Okay. Cobblestone. They get no bitches. Exactly! And we know Mang is rolling around in them like a pig in mud. Or like a cow in grass. Or like... What else do people roll in? I guess that's it. I didn't mean to call you a pig or a cow. That was actually... Oh, I'm digging my own hole here. Hey, anybody got a shovel for me, actually? I'm just gonna stop the sentence there. Me and Cash. Yes, like you and Cash. Exactly, Mang. Precisely. That's what I was just thinking. Like you and Cash. Where were those supports? Yeah, these thingies. Because I want to get these. These are pretty awesome. Like a dog. I'm not reading that one, Poita. Redwood support. Okay, they're just like that. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what do these look like? Pretty good. I actually like that. So we could perhaps do something like that. Okay, that's not what I wanted to make. OMG, hi Poito. Oh yeah, Poito's here. Oh yeah, we also have this too, which I really like the texture of, by the way. This is pretty cool. Okay, so we've gotten like a bit of sand. What can you do with white sand? Nether quartz seed. Interesting. White sandstone, induction smelter. Oh my god, that is such a cheap induction smelter. Wait, actually, that's a really cheap induction smelter. Oh. Invar machine takes Invar casing and inductive... Oh! Radiant induction coil. Radiant sheet. Refined radiance. Chromatic compound. Magenta paintball. What the fuck is this? Chromatic singularity. Holy shit! Wait, that's actually terrible. That's just making me scared because of the names. Chromatic singularity. Quantum entangled singularity? No. No. How do you... Oh my god. Or you can make it from the blue ones. So either way, you need to make the chromatic singularity. What? Hold on. Really? Induction smelter. How do you make a recipe for an induction smelter so terrible without even modifying the actual induction smelter recipe? That's talent. The flux coil's unchanged. Okay, that's obviously unchanged because we have one. The gears are actually cheaper than normal, which is good. But yeah, the Invar machine. So just to be clear, the only way to get this is to do that. Then the only way to get this, you need 2 of these each. Wow. For each one of those, you need 4. So you need... And it's only a 50% drop chance. So you don't even get this all the time. So you need like a lot of quantum entangled singularities. And these you get, drop 1 singularity and 1 ender dust. Yeah, okay, but then to get a singularity, you need like to make a planet. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. You get a singularity by crushing a crushing wheel in the crushing wheels? That's different. Usually you need to make like a lot of stuff. Chat, is this real? Ass SMP. Oh, I love the ass SMP. Yeah. That's just what you do. That's how you make the singularity. You can also do it like this, I guess, with whatever that is. Yeah, I'm not doing that. ME controller. Oh my gosh, calculation mechanism. Jesus Christ. So everything works based on these, I guess. You have these mechanisms that constantly get upgraded as the game goes on. So we started by making these kinetic ones. And these get, like, upgraded a bit. You know, then you upgrade them with that. Then you upgrade them with, oh my god, infernal mechanism. Liquid soul? I don't want to fuck with that. That's like Googling Google. Yeah, I guess so. How are there 2 clips? Oh my gosh, I didn't think I said that many funny things. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing with my wood. I was trying to get like a ton of barrels and shit. So let's do that. Barrel. Gimme. Thank you. Okay, so, behold. This is the wood area. We will place all of our wood in these barrels. We have 1 barrel for each wood type. Eventually, is the idea. This is our, like, first actual structure. I need to do more building like this on streams. I usually, like... I don't know. I usually pass up building for exploration for some reason. Because I have this mindset that I gotta, like, do the mod pack as quickly as I can or something. Since I'm streaming. But yet, when I have that, you know, I have that mindset and yet I'm still distracted by chat most of the time. And just, like, not playing the game most of the time. So I don't know what my mentality is. I know you rarely sleep in game, but it would help with visibility. Hey, that's a good point, Poiter. You are correct. That hasn't even occurred to me, yeah. It would be nicer for the stream too. Good point. Thank you. So over here, we have this floating dirt. I guess we should get rid of that. Gotta put this dirt in its place, which is over there. Okay, so how would leaves work here? I mean, I guess not there, but somewhere. Pet the cat? Okay. What? Look what you've done. That was your fault. Hey, it's a good thing I slept. Hey, thanks. Thank you, Poiter. If I hadn't slept, that would have been pretty bad. Yeah. Hey, guy. Give me your stuff back. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah, you better be. That's... That was perfect timing and everything. All I saw in your wood area was darkness. Yeah, you're right. Rod, be quiet. What? Wait, I don't get it. Oh, Rodrigo? Oh, I think he left. He's fine. Okay. Dirt. What is this medieval ass music, bro? I'm gonna go buy like a fucking, I don't know, blacksmith services. Let's get some more dirt too, because we need some. This is the dirt excavation area. My big dirt pit. It'd be cool if there were biomes in this game that had dirt that went down like much lower. Oh, I gotta get rid of my death point. Because there's spots like that in real life where the dirt is like a lot more than 3 meters deep. Like it goes down hella, approximately. They already have areas in Minecraft where it's like there's no dirt, like the tops of mountains, they just have the stone. So they could definitely do something like that. Also, we found andesite, which is extremely cool. This can kind of turn into like our andesite pit. And then maybe eventually our diamond pit or something. Would be amazing. But yeah, I guess we'll get some of this, might as well. Oh, what can you do with andesite cobblestone besides have it look cool? A stone fillet knife? Oh yeah, more andesite alloy. Andesite cobblestone. You can smelt it into andesite. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Wait, you can smelt it into andesite and then you can stone cut it back into andesite cobblestone? It's funny. I wonder if there's like an automatic stone cutter. That's the only issue with it. It's difficult to automate. Well, I don't think you can automate it. But it'd be cool if that was a thing. I'm not sure how they would do that though. Should we make this one of these like big pits that just goes all the way down to the bottom? That could be kind of fun. I haven't dug one of those in this game in a long time. But I used to back in the day. And it's always kind of fun. But then if we're gonna do that, we should probably make it wider. Because we got like, let's see. Can't with create. That's true, we could do it with create. Yeah, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 2 more blocks this way. I'm doing this for no reason, but it's fun. Yeah, create does have a stone cutter automation thing. I think I've just like never used it. I really need to get better at create. I guess that's why I'm playing the mod pack. Or a reason I'm playing the mod pack. Because there is some really cool stuff that you can do with it, but I just don't know how to do it yet. Alright, that's enough of that. Now we can go back over here. So, ways to label these. Are there item frames? Are there maybe invisible ones, like glass item frames? Reservoir, don't know what that is. Okay, here's some. There's like, okay, clear item frame. So this is probably how you do it. Glass panes and then any kind of colorless glass. Does regular glass count for that? Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, that works out because we have a sand machine. So we can just take that. Can you smelt sand, like white sand, into glass? Yes. How about orange sand? Yes. Cool. Blast furnace? No. Yes, we can put those things in there. And then they'll make something, hopefully. In the meantime, I guess we can start putting our stuff in here. This could be redwood. I'm not sure how this is all going to be organized, but we can figure that out. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's why we got dirt. I forgot about that. Do 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 do. My vision for this area is that eventually we'll have like some kind of path that will probably go this way, and then it'll go that way. Orange sand equals orange grass because I'm smart. Yeah, oh, glass, not grass. I was thinking that too. I was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if it gave us different colored glass? I think I did that on my QSMP. There's like those glass shards. I guess they're not in this one. But there's those colored ones, and I think I made it so that you get the colored ones from some of the, like, colored grass. I think. I forget, though. But you're right, because that doesn't make any sense. At least I assume it doesn't make any sense. I don't know anything about glass making. Oh. That was a quest for getting a clay ball? Really? Let's see. Wait, this is the trading stuff. Overview. Oh, I guess this is the chapter we should be doing, shouldn't we? Yeah, this is kind of like the whole thing. So we go from here to here to here. Complete chapter 1. Okay. Preparations. Oh, this is what we should be doing first. Ballsy balls. Hi, Mang. We gotta make all this stuff. Seared melter. Oh, you start with the melter before you get the other stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is the stuff to get a basic workshop. Okay, so we gotta make a basic workshop, and then we can get 3 crafting blueprints for that. We can do that. So mechanical press, andesite machine, block of iron, wow. Okay, is this stuff all gonna be andesite machine? So that's 3 of them, that one we can do. 4 of them. Not this one. Okay, so we need 4 andesite machines. That'll be fun. We can figure that out. Okay, okay, okay. Right. Andesite. Oh, we can get rid of all the wood now too, because we don't need that anymore. Okay. Yeah, andesite machines. So these things each take a casing, okay. And then we need the kinetic mechanisms. The casings take wood and an alloy. I don't know if we have any of this stuff anymore. We have one of those. Where did I put all my alloy, though? Didn't we have, like, a bunch of other alloys somewhere? 49 kills. Wait, in Fortnite? That's half the lobby, no way. How did you do that? We must have run out of andesite or something. Unless it's, like, in the furnace this is. Yeah, it's not. That's fine, we can make more. 14 now. What? Ho? You calling them a hoe because they only got 49 kills? Where's the logic there? Oh, okay, so this kind of got fucky, so... What happened here? I think this is a 1x1 tree. And then it also grew, like, a 2x2 or something here. Oh, you meant to say how. Oh, ho means how? Oh, that's funny. Ho means how. I didn't know that. Oh, no, now I forget what I was doing. What was I just doing? This is terrible. Oh, logs, right. I was just getting logs. That's all. Because we need 3 logs to put like that, and then we combine them with... Oh, you get 2 per thing. Okay, well then whatever. We have some extras. We'll use them later. Definitely. Mahogany tree is grown. That's pretty cool. So we can make like a projects chest, I think. I think that'll be a fun thing to do. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's get another chest. I'm just gonna like grab a little bit of wood from this tree whenever I need to. Is that gonna bother anybody? It probably will. I'm really sorry about that. Chest. Okay. So this we can put down. And then put our stuff in there that we need for later. So we need the 4 of those for our quest, which is... Which quest is that? This one. Cool. I feel bad for that tree. Oh, don't say that. That makes me feel terrible, Mang. Thirsty? Oh, I'm gonna not drink my water then. If you're gonna make me drink soon. Yeah, Meng, don't say that. That makes me actually feel bad for the tree as well. Also, I'm gonna sleep soon for maximum visibility for the stream. As Poita pointed out. In our holy, heavenly, glowing bed. The lanterns are like that too. Anybody know why this happens? With like some shaders? Is there anything I can do about that? Okay, let's make some glass panes. And then I think the way that they worked was like this. Yeah, clear item frame. Okay, so how does this work? Bah. Okay, so I can still right click on it by going like that. Okay. And then if I get like a single piece of redwood, no. Let's see what it looks like. Like hopefully the frame goes away. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be annoying because I gotta click on the outside. If I click too close, I just turn the log. What's everybody think of that? Oh, actually, let me go sleep. For maximum visibility. Okay, let's see. It's okay. Looks cool. Okay, fine. It does look good because visually it doesn't take up very much space. It's just that the, like, clickable area is pretty big. Like, if I click all the way over here, it does it. Look, even here. Yeah. See, that's kind of annoying. Oh, I love cats!
You love cats is now following.
I love cats, bro. Oh my gosh. Are you here for Chat the Cat? You can't even see the ears. Might not have been a cat for all you know. Might be a worm, or a frog, or a dog, or a bear, or a plankton. But thank you for the follow, and I hope you're having a nice day. Did I say that already? If I said that twice, I take back the second one. Cats, yes. My cat's been like really, like my actual cat has been really like, needy of attention today. I'm not sure why. Maybe because my mom's away. She's on like a business trip again. And yeah. So she might be here later today as well. Okay, so that'll be for redwood. And then need one for mahogany. Okay, which log do you think I can take from this tree without anybody noticing? I would say... Probably like none of them, right? Is there a log behind this? Oh, there is. Sneaky log. Okay, we don't need that log anymore. None. No, 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 no. You underestimated me. I can take a log. Well, I mean, I can steal a log when I need to. And nobody will ever find out. That tree has... Look, you'd be none the wiser if I never mentioned it. Nobody would ever know. I'm proud of that. Okay, so anyway, that'll be our mahogany chest, so we can put all of our mahoganies in there. But now there's dirt. Yeah, but nobody can see it. It's gone. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the willow log, which can go here. And then what we got to do is just collect more trees over time. So as we find more wooden types, we will do that. The tree's dirty now? Okay, hold on. I'm going to clean the tree. You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. I'm sorry. That is a very dirty tree. I'm not sure how to repair it, though. Meng has X-ray vision. Yeah, for real. I don't know how Meng sees it. Like, did anybody else know that there was dirt in that tree? I didn't know. I don't know how Meng... I feel like all these blocks would be worse, though. Like sand, diorite, cobblestone. It's gonna be filthy. It's gonna be a dirty tree no matter what I do. If I did like planks, that would bother everyone. I don't think there's much I can do here. Just no block. Well, yeah, but then it's gonna fall apart. This is not a structurally sound tree. This is dangerous. Nobody should be allowed near this. QQ/chat, important question. 64 degrees Fahrenheit, is that cold, hot, or a good temperature? I like to keep my house at 69. Nice, funny number, but I do actually. That's like my ideal temperature. So it's a bit chilly, but only a bit, and only slightly. And also, if you can tell the difference between 69 degrees and 64, then you're probably pretty talented. But it's not dirty anymore. Well, yeah, I know it's not dirty anymore. It's a clean tree. This is the cleanest tree in the land. It's been a bit gutted. It's fine. It's missing its gallbladder. Have you ever seen a tree's gallbladder, bro? Did you guys know that vegans eat them? Sorry, that's pretty fucked up. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Now we gotta make 4 times 8 of these, which is approximately 32. So then we gotta make 32 of those, which means we need 64 andesite alloy, which means we need a lot more than 11. Oh boy. Okay, you guys better call your grandmother because we're going on a trip. Yeah, 64 degrees Celsius is a bit hot. Well, yeah, that would probably kill you. The hottest like temperature that I've seen, I think, ever was once we went to Iceland, like a long time ago, my family and I, or my parents and I. I was like 12. And we were at a pool in Iceland, and they had an outdoor like hot tub, and it was at, I think it was 54 degrees Celsius that the water was at, which is very toasty. And they had a sign that was like, children should not be allowed in here. Like, only chill in this tub if you are an adult. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the hot tub, basically. Yeah. The hottest temperature in Iceland just sounds weird. Yeah, I know. Well, Iceland is, you know, like Yellowstone in the US? Well, I guess if you're not American, you might not. But there's a place in the US called Yellowstone, which is like geologically... Is that the word? It might be thermally. Geologically active or thermally active or something. But it's active, bro. And they have like... it means that the crust there is kind of thin, so there's like geysers and shit. But Iceland is actually like that as well, believe it or not. So it's not as cold as you would think. And there are geysers and shit in Iceland. You can go see them. It's also a volcano. That's true. It is also a volcano. Why is Iceland so green and Greenland is so icy? Yeah, I know. They didn't really name them accordingly, did they? Okay, andesite cobble. Now we can combine that with our agal. Bop. Bop. 64. Okay, that's our stack. School starts in 2 days. Oh no! I'm kind of looking forward to that because it means that football season's gonna start again. So I'm gonna start delivering pizzas back to my high school again. And they always tip well. When I went to that school, I never had any idea that the halftime food during each football game was literally just pizza from the place that I work at. Because I deliver it there now every year. People in the old days made weird times. Yeah, they called ice green, and they called green ice. That's probably why. That would explain it. They had the words switched. Oh, that's why. It's terrible I've got PE on the first day back. Oh my gosh, PE is terrible. I never liked PE. I don't understand why PE is like needed every year. That's so American. Like it should be like, you know, yeah, you can take a couple PE classes like a couple years in high school, see if you like them. But like when I was in high school, you had to take a physical education course every year. All 4 years of being there. Wait. No, you didn't. I just made that up. What am I thinking of then? I'm thinking of some rule that was dumb, and it had to do with PE, but it wasn't that. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi, soul. Okay, so we got our andesite alloy. We got all 64 of that. So now all we need to do... Oh, wait, this is sequenced assembly. Oh, I'm so dumb. We have to make them like this. So we actually only needed 32 andesite alloy. But that's okay, because we also need to make a bunch of cogwheels. So we got to get 32 of those, 32 logs, and 32 gears. which can be made with 4 andesite alloy, and then a ton of buttons, which you get 1 of per plank because this game sucks. So let's get a bunch of wood. Have to make sure you don't actually learn anything useful. Yeah. I have to do PE all use. Oh, you do have to do PE all use? Wow. Let's cut down this redwood tree, I guess. I used to have PE twice a week, but now I only have it once a week, so it's slightly better. That's good. Yeah, for my PE credit, I took like I did yoga. I did yoga in high school. And then I did I think net sports. So like we did a little bit of tennis, and we did a little bit of badminton, which I still don't know how to pronounce. Is it badminton? Badminton? Oh, dodgeball. Oh my gosh, yeah. We did dodgeball in like elementary school. That was fun. Oh, whoa. Big lag while I cut the tree. I don't have school yet. Good for you. Minton. Yeah, it's got like an N for some reason. I don't know why. Badminton. Minton in it. Maybe it's British. That must be why. It must be British. You're a god at badminton? Oh my gosh, okay. There were some people who were crazy good at it though. Like we would just be playing it in the gym. Oh yeah, those days when it would like rain outside, so we couldn't play badminton. Like outside, we had to do it in the gym. Those were the days. Yeah, and I sucked at it. Yeah, I don't think I was that good. I forget though. It's pronounced badminton. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't pronounce the mints correctly. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, PE wasn't that bad. I mean, there were, well, I guess I'm saying that because I don't know any better, right? You know, I'm just being American and being like, yeah, PE class was not bad. It was fun. It is a pretty social opportunity. Yeah, I just don't think it's as necessary as a lot of places seem to think it is. You know, it's school. Like, teach us how to, like, be adults or something. Or do taxes, for example. That's what my school did? Oh, wait. Oh. You're responding to Silver Souls. Wait, what's what your school did? Oh, having it once a week, but now it's twice. Okay. But now they've decided to not have the lessons alternate each week. I feel old. Why? Are you guys afraid of getting old and like dying? Because that's something that kind of bothers me. I don't know why. It's like I will have spent by that point many, many years, probably, on Earth thinking and noticing things about how the world works. And just kind of like working on myself, if you will, as like one big project to be the best person I can be. I mean, I think that's what everybody does, right? So here you are living on this planet, doing all the stuff that you can, learning about people, watching people, thinking about people, whatever, so that you can be the best person you can be. And then when you die, it's like, well, why did I do that? I just wasted my time. It's kind of like if you played Minecraft for like 20 years, and then at the end of those 20 years, you just like delete the world. You know what I mean? Like, you worked so hard in that world. Why? That sucks. Why would you put work into something that isn't going to last forever? Which is really demotivating. Does anybody else get like that or ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, same all night. Because that's something that I think about fairly often. But then recently I had a kind of like moment when I was like, maybe I shouldn't be too afraid of that. Because I think being afraid of dying always assumes that Yes, I think about that because that's because of the depression. Well, gosh, okay. I mean, maybe that's also why I think of that. I'm not diagnosed with depression, but it's been like on the table a lot with therapy and stuff. Like some people think I might have it. Life is just like a hardcore world. But you don't die, you're just spectating the world that you're in. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, if you could spectate the world that you're in and somehow still interact with it, then that's one thing. That could be kind of fun. But I don't know. I don't want to, like, give up on all my achievements and things. You know, all the stuff I've thought about. You know, I've been trying to figure out how to talk to people and interact with the people around me for, like, 22 years. I don't want to give up on that. I don't want all that energy to go nowhere. Oh, here's something. Okay. This got deep quick. I'm 42, but mentally nothing really changes after 30. The one big takeaway is that it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're a Minecraft player for 20 years or work in a factory. As long as you can provide for yourself and your family, nothing matters except what matters to you. Yeah, well, that's a good point. Also, welcome. Coffee, then code. I like your name. Is that what you do? Is that your life? That is very true. That's a mindset thing though, because what's happening there is that you are happy with that. Nothing matters to you except for what matters to you. Well, at least that's my initial impression, sorry. Let's see. Let's think out loud in response to that. This is a fun conversation. Oh shit, you do probably need to delete that because of the age. Oh my god. You said that whole paragraph and now I gotta delete it because you mentioned your age. Oh, you're right, man. Because we can't have age in chat. But that's not the point of the message, Twitch. Come on now. Do you think they'll let that one slip? Okay, you deleted it. Alright. Why can't you have age in chat? I don't know. Because Twitch... I don't know. I literally have no idea. I mean, I probably should, like, read the terms of service. But yeah, it's a TOS thing. I just don't know what the mentality or what the reasoning is behind it. I'm not saying that it's a stupid reason. I'm just saying that I don't know what it is. I am saying that I am perceiving it as stupid because I don't know what the reason is, but it might actually be a pretty good reason that I just haven't thought of yet. You are not welcome here. Thank you. Which is weird. Does anybody know what the reason is? Because I don't. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying is that it all kind of depends on, I guess, what you're happy with as a person. You know, like, let's say that you're happy with, like, I guess the thing that I'm sad about, the thing that I would be upset about in terms of, if I was to die, right? Would be that all of the things that I've learned about how to interact with people would never go anywhere. It wouldn't amount to anything because nobody would ever benefit from that information. But I was talking with my coworker the other day about like autism and stuff. And he was like, "You should write a book." Like he said that to me. He said that I should write a book. Like for autistic people and basically be like how to be autistic. Like that's what the book would be called. And then have it just put all my like things that I've learned in there. Which would be kind of cool. Like maybe at the end of my life, you know, I whip out my watch and I'm like, "Oh look, it's the end of my life." And then I can start writing a book and be like, "Okay, let's tell all the autistic people how to live a life. Teach them some things that I've learned after being here for so long about how the world works and how other people expect them to interact." That'd be cool. Write a book, Q. I want the book called How to Be Autistic. I Am Autistic. I mean, yeah, that's a good name. Which is actually a thing that I've considered because something that I really, really, really love doing, as I'm sure that some of you probably have noticed since I've been streaming for a while. I love talking about things that I have noticed. Like, the world and people and like, you know, the rules of social interaction are all kind of like a puzzle that's really fun to solve and really fun to talk about and analyze and stuff. It's great. There's nothing I can find in the TOS that talk about user revealing their own age. There's rules about harassing or revealing info like the age of others. Oh, really? Wait, have we all been wrong for like a year and a half? I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually read it. I've just gone off of what other people said. Because when I first started streaming like a year ago, or like a year and a half ago, my friends who were into it just kind of told me like, yeah, you can't put age in chat, so always delete those messages. I was like, okay. And then I didn't check. Yes, I did. People also say that you can't show feet, but that's not true. You just can't focus on it or do it in a sensual way. Oh, really? Well, on that note, no, because people do it in other chats, and then the message gets deleted. Yeah. Oh, it is like an informal thing, a chat etiquette. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. Okay, well, good to know. Thank you. I mean, are you like 100% sure? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm trusting a stranger on Twitch. I can't do that. This is the internet, so you're obviously lying. I'll have to look it up after stream to make sure. I'm joking, by the way. Okay. According to the TOS, yes, but don't take my word for it. Okay. I literally have TOS open right now and like... Oh! How? You didn't make a single... Did you guys hear a noise? I didn't hear any noise. That was pretty unfair, in my opinion. Oh, I lost like a lot of barrels. I lost a mahogany wood as well. I think these creepers are like extra creepy in this mod pack. Or extra like quiet or something. I don't know where they get all those skills from. Definitely not from around here. They've learned to be sneaky. I don't like it at all. And like... Oh my gosh, Cole's probably typing a long paragraph about the TOS. I can't wait to see what it says. Okay, now we gotta make... Oh wait, I didn't make enough barrels, right? Oh, I made too many? Yeah, we can just fill them in. Okay, Cool. Full barrels. We gotta make sure that never happens again. I guess we should start doing some decorating. Probably should. Is this because the putting ages can make it so minors put them and then, you know, the internet's not a safe place for them? Is that why? Is this because, like, it's a Twitch... Is that why it's a Twitch etiquette thing, but not actually against the rules? Like, oh, just in case there's predators here, we don't want people revealing their age. Is that what it is? Well, I mean, as a content creator, though, like, as a policy, I don't like having predators in my chat. So I tend to keep them out of here. A lot of text. I forgot English mid-writing. That's okay. But yes, I am some age of old and a web coder for 23 years. Okay, great. So you get coffee every day and then you code stuff. That's awesome. But I'm tired of coding, but don't know what I want to do. I see people streaming making more than I ever could, and it just makes me sad, lol. That's valid. That's another thing that I find really scary about aging, is that if you don't make... Well, you know... I was going to say if you don't make the right choice, but you can't make the right choice. I just mean, you know, you can't go back. You can travel in any direction, in any dimension, except for time. You can go over there, or that way, or up, or down. But you can't go to the past.
Define Smart is now following.
I can't go to the past when before Define Smart wasn't following me. But I wouldn't even if I could, because that was a dark, dark time. An awful time. A terrible time. But then Define Smart followed me on Twitch, and everything was better once again. So sorry, that was such a streamer thing to say. I'm really sorry. Thank you for following, and I hope that you're having a lovely day. I just had an idea, though. What if we don't use this kind of wood for up here, and instead we use, like, a different type of wood? OMG. Hello. I bet you did not expect to be so flattered upon joining joining the chat. ever since I've this is gonna sound really weird to anybody who's like not autistic, but ever since I've discovered like that I can feel other people's emotions, like empathy as a concept, I have been having so much fun with like just trying to make people happy, because it makes me happy, bro, which is such a wild concept. Make other people happy and it makes me happy? That's crazy. Like, why would I benefit from that? But I do. So it's just kind of, I don't know, it's fun. But the reason I'm here is because all the parts of my life I've wasted at least 300 to 400 hours have been in this mod pack. Oh, really? Oh, that's why you're here. Wow. Well, good for you. Yeah, so I am a guy. I'm trying to make a mod pack. I have a few that I am making right now. I'm doing this in the meantime. So, okay, so I made a mod pack for 1.18. And I'm telling you this because you mentioned that you've done like web coding stuff. Which means that you'll probably be interested in this. So like, you know how this mod pack has a bunch of custom recipes and things like that? Well, I have my own mod pack with custom recipes. It's for 1.18. It was my first attempt at making a mod pack, and I've been working on it since like last November, so like a while ago. It's got many scripts and many custom recipes and many things like that, and it's really cool. I love working on it. But it's got an issue. A couple issues preventing me from kind of updating it to like future Minecraft versions. Which is unfortunate. So I'm making another one for 1.20. But I'm kind of waiting for some of the mods to come out for that. It is in its testing phase at the moment. But yeah. Now I'm just kind of playing this mod pack in the meantime, because it's got a couple of the concepts that I want to incorporate in the next one, because it has the... Well, this mod pack doesn't seem to have game stages, but it does have chapters. So I definitely want to do that. And some other stuff. Yeah. But no, it is a good mod pack. It's very fun. Also, what spreads? Sorry, I went on a tangent there. Meanwhile, Lemon Lime Boy is being like, it spreads. What spreads? Dressing? Dressing does spread. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we gotta get more trees too. I guess I will have to mutilate that tree. I mean, cut it down. Oh, happiness spreads? Yeah, it does. No, like when I was younger, I couldn't feel what other people were feeling. I couldn't feel their emotions or anything like that. So as a result of that, I never did anything, to make people happy. I only would do that if it also benefited me somehow. So like I wouldn't... Let's think of an example. Like, I wouldn't ask somebody how their day is going because I gave a shit about their day. I would ask them because I knew that it would make me look good, kind of thing. Like, that's the kind of person that I used to be in high school. I would think of everything as logically as I could. Like, oh yes, I am investing the time to ask this person how their day is so that they perceive me as someone who cares about them, kind of thing. I used to work like that all the time. And then I discovered empathy, and now it's like, oh, there's like another motivation to ask people about their day, which is that I actually give a fuck. So now it's kind of like fun to make people happy, which is cool. So I've been having fun with that. And that's why you got flattered when you joined the stream. So sorry, I wouldn't have done that normally. Anyway, collecting more wood, so we need 4 pieces, I think. This might annoy some of you, but just try not to look at it too hard. This is what our thing shall look like. Hopefully we don't get creeper this time. And then I was thinking for over here, we could do... maybe? That? We love character development. Yeah, character development. Exactly. Hey, character development. Ow! Don't put that there. Well, that was the wrong sound. I didn't mean to say ow. Ow is the one that you say when you get hurt. Build a fence. I could build a fence. That is valid. I'll do that eventually. Oh, before we build that one, actually, what do you think of, did these go together? Or would it work better if it was stripped? Because now that's the same kind of color. But maybe that's a bad thing. I think it looks fine when it's not stripped, to be honest. It's time to pet chat the cat again. Okay, I will pet the cat. Just for you. Yeah, what do we think of this? Because I kind of like it. I feel like it's bad from a, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like if an architect or a professional designer were to look at this shit, they'd probably be like, it's kind of ugly. But I can't do any better. Let's make a wood to go here. Try to get it right. Isn't there like a specific angle where this works? Somehow? Like, place it like that, maybe? No. How do I want this one to be straight and I want this one to be straight. Or horizontal, I mean. They're both straight. How do I do that? Or is that possible? I might need to get a wrench. If there's a wrench in this pack. Yeah, okay, of course there is. Oh yeah, the create wrench. We could use that. It's not possible, QQ? Well, I don't believe you. I have to make this pretty soon anyway, so we could... Oh no, because we need the fucking press to do that. Oh, we can't do that yet. Okay. Oh well, that will come later. So we have some block over there that looks like something. Alright, this can be our contribution to the base for today. And I'll think of more things to do. Oops. Another day. I'm trying to get that wood up there. Gimme. Thank you. Willow wood. Well, we could leave it here and see if it actually affects me. Like, maybe I just won't notice after after a while or something. We'll see, though. Okay, so next thing to do... let's see, go back to the quests. Mechanical press, kinetic mechanism. Right, okay, this is what we need a ton of. So I had to get 32 cog wheels. That's what we were doing. Yeah, like the floating tree. Yeah, you're right. If I don't look at it, it's not there. There's nothing wrong with a floating tree, guys. It's fine. Oh, I need more chests. Can I make, Oh, there's no recipe like that. Okay. We'll make a double chest this time. Put it like... Well, I can't put it in the window. If I do this, my house is never going to look good. So I can't do that. That's going to lead me down a dark... A dark something. What would it lead me down? A dark path to placing chests everywhere? That's what I was going to say, something like that. Yeah, okay, I guess we could just put them... Oh, this is terrible. I hate placing chests. This is like a huge choice. Why are your chests glowing? Well, because I installed shaders, and I think the pack just doesn't like that. I don't know how to do anything about it. Without turning shaders off, I mean. And I'm not gonna do that, because I'm streaming. And I gotta... You know, it's gotta be pretty. No! What dudes? Why won't Twitch let me redeem anything with channel points? You might have to reload the page, like just refresh. That might work. Hi Toofy, how are you doing? But yeah, can we say our age now or something? I guess. Well, I guess not if you're a minor. Because then all the predators that I have in chat are probably going to come after you. And you know how I like my predators in chat. I mean, you guys know QQ and his fucking... and his predatory audience. So. I wonder I wonder like which streamer has the highest percentage of predators in their chat. If that was like an actual statistic that you could figure out. You think that's an actual statistic? Well, how would they get that data? They would have to survey all the viewers. They'd be like, are you a predator? Yes, no. I don't know. Pokimane? Oh, hopefully not. That's a terrifying thought, actually. Like, that's terrible. I don't like that at all. Oh, I'm really sorry I said that. Yeah, I don't like thinking about that at all. Okay, maybe that wasn't maybe that was not an interesting question to bring up. I thought it might be. Sorry about that. Okay, let's make a ton of buttons. I think we need 2 stacks. Then I gotta get 4 of these. Do. Oh no, not even 2 stacks. I needed like half a stack. Oops. I just had the best sneeze ever. That sneeze was so good. Anyways, I'm 97. Yeah, Toothless is 97. Everybody knows that. You having a good night, Toothless? Are you gonna have some warm milk before you go to bed? Okay. Oh, my saw. Where's my saw? There it is. Okay, I think that's everything that we need. Bah. Yes, 32 of this stuff. Okay, so 32 kinetic mechanisms. Oh my goodness. We have them. And then we can take these and surround the casing and then be like, we have them. Toothless old L. Well, don't say L. But yeah, anyway, so I was thinking, you know, I was kind of worried about death and stuff and getting old. And then I was like, it might be okay because perhaps I will be... I mean, maybe we just get to live again as like another life, right? And then that life could be better than this one. Or something. I don't know, but I thought of that and I feel like now I have like some new motivation. Or something. Just from that. So maybe that will help somebody. If anybody else is looking for reasons to stay around. Okay, mechanical saw. This takes a saw blade. Can we get this yet? No, because we need sheets. Okay. So the press, I think, is truly the first thing that we gotta make. So that's fine. But we don't have a block of iron because we don't have enough iron. You had milk this morning? Good for you, Toothless. That's great. I did too, in my cereal. QQ, what animal would you be if you were reincarnated? I mean, preferably a human. I wouldn't really want to live a life of, Do bugs get bored? Here's my thinking. Are bugs too dumb to get bored? Because I think, aren't they just powered based on like actual instinct or like impulses or, you know, things like that? There's no actual consciousness. If I was reincarnated, would I be conscious? I guess not, right? I'd just be whatever I would just take on whatever properties that animal has, right? So, because I was, yeah, okay. Because bugs, they just kind of chill in the same spot on the wall for like 2 days. Sometimes that happens. You'll like wake up and there's a bug on the wall and you're like, hey guy, but he's too small to kill. So you're like, whatever, I'll let you live. And then he's there like 2 days later and he's still chilling in the same spot. And I could never do that. You could reincarnate as a plant. Those are cool too. Yeah, but then I couldn't scroll through TikTok. And I wouldn't like that. Do y'all like spiders? Kind of. They're interesting. Cats have it fucking good. Being a house cat could be pretty cool. That's true. They do have it good. Because they're pretty much comfy all the time. At least from a human's perspective. I mean, they might think that their life is terrible. And also, that's another thing that you gotta think. If you spend time scrolling through TikTok, you're already a plant. Okay, that's a good one. Thank you, Coffee. Hi, Moss. I just got called a plant. Oh. My dad did the Seinfeld song. Let's go mining. I'm gonna run over there while this plays. Oh, actually, before we go mining, I want to make a thanks for the. Ow! I'm on fire. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the for the sound redeem. Hi, late. I'm Toofy. As long as you're not in Warrior Cats. What is Warrior Cats? Okay, let's make, I want to make like a metalworking chest and then maybe like a tool chest. So let's take, well, just 2. And then we can probably put our metalworking area maybe like... Ooh, should we have another thing that goes across the water? And then have another area like over here? And this could be the metalworking area? Maybe. Or should we put the smeltery over by the mine? Because, you know, that would make sense, right? After I'm done mining, I would come back up and be like, you're being a real pain in the booty. Can you not? What did I miss? Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I'm getting shot and stuff. Okay, let's just put it here. This is our metal chest. From now on, all of our ingots go in there. Basically, what you missed is I placed some logs up here. We made this thingy, so this is going to be like my log storage area. Welcome to QQ's wood storage facilities. We've got a storage slot for every type of wood ever. All of them. Wow. And there's exactly enough for all the logs. Well, hopefully. What I did was I looked up log, and there's one barrel for each log that is not stripped. There's 27 exactly, which is great. So yeah, we're gonna have like one barrel for each wood type in the game, or in this mod pack rather. Is the idea. What else did you miss? We made this water strainer, so this thing gives us, you know, stuff. It's violent. We got a lot of spiders too at home, mostly outside. They sneak in from time to time. Yeah, sometimes they do sneak in. They're very sneaky. Yeah, I've been watching videos of like big spiders recently. They're kind of cool looking. Like they have, if you look at how their bodies like move, it's very like mechanical. They almost look steampunk like. Did you make a strainer? I thought it was expensive. It wasn't that bad. It took an andesite machine, which is this, which is annoying. But it isn't the worst. So yeah, we made that. What we're gonna do now is I'm trying to get my ingots together and stuff because I want to make like a metalworking area. Actually, speaking of which, we probably should put a furnace by that area too. Yeah, okay, that's all my metal. I don't have full enchanted iron. There's oh, these are from dungeons, I think. The Aqua Affinity and the Protection 2. Yeah, that's from a dungeon. That's why I have that. Yeah. But yeah, this is our metalworking chest. It has gold. And what we gotta do now is get a whole block of iron to upgrade our other thingy. Are you radioactive? Am I active on the radio? Because you're a power plant. Oh. Thanks. So what's a power plant then? Does that mean that I scrolled through TikTok but like quickly? Basically wild house cats that live in a forest in 4 clans, and there was a lot of war and destruction and death. Gosh, okay, well yeah, I guess I would not want to be a warrior cat. Wild house cats. Wait a minute, what do you mean wild house cats? Nuclear ting in it, yeah. What Y level is this? 11, right, okay. So we're looking for iron. Let's go to the cave then. I guess the cave is our best chance at finding it. Because I don't think I really explored much of that. It's like furry cats who fight. Aren't most cats furry? I mean, they got fur on them, don't they? Simple as explanation. Oh, I thought it was a cool little book series for people who like cats. The warrior cats. Probably is somewhere. I think the warrior cats was that, they were this... They're actually in Wonder Pets lore. They were expelled from the group. Way before the show started. This song sucks. You know what I'm saying? So, the warrior cat, like, we don't really... They were kind of junkies. And they had to get them out of the team. So they don't wander anymore, they're just... Oh, that's why yeah, okay, that's why they used to be named that's why they're called warrior cats, because they used to be, the wonder cats, and they were like, we need a new W name, because we don't wander anymore. Oh, more coal. I don't know how I missed all 3 of these. It's a bit embarrassing. I have a habit of ducking, of crouching every time I mine iron, or anything really. I don't know why I do that. Does anybody else do that? Ooh, what's this? Randomonium ore. Okay, so I can mine this now. Oh. Oh, that's truly a random block. I thought it would be like a random ore. Like iron or gold or something, but it's a granite wall. Okay. Oh no, laptop's about to die. Uh-oh. Do you think it's gonna get to live another life? Or reincarnated? As like an iPod. The main character was a house cat that joined the clans in the wild. Oh yeah, that was like my upbringing as well. Whoa, what's going on here? Wait, how did this happen? This is kind of interesting. This is natural? Ooh, appetite ore. I love the randomonium ore, yeah. I really want to learn about like what other blocks you can get from it. Because whenever I've seen like a random ore in mod packs before, which rhymes by the way, fun fact, actually bars just come to me naturally, so. But yeah, like whenever I've seen a randomonium ore before, it usually just gives you like a random ore. But this time it seems to give you a random anything? Don't tell me what it, you know, what its actual rules are, please, but that's interesting. Oh, it's any block in the game? Okay. Hey guys, where did I come from? Rapper QQ Television, yeah. I actually am a rapper. If you check the outside of your Starburst, I'm there. Shoot, sorry, it's okay. You said that before, well, there was stream delay. Also, what does a fake mean? That's my second time seeing it. I've seen it a couple times recently. AFAIK. I can't figure out what that means. Like, as far as I know, I never would have guessed that. Thank you. Where did I come from? Where did I go? That's hilarious, but oh. Oh. Ooh, there's some big iron on the ceiling. Let's go get all of that. Stream delay? Nah. Am I getting any lag? Okay, no. Because I'm hosting 2 servers at the same time. We have the QSMP server, and then we have the testing one. I thought maybe that would, you know, cause some issues with the stream today. But it seems to be fine, which is good. I don't have any dropped frames or anything like that. Okay, iron. Do you guys do that thing where, like, when you sit, you just kind of, like, shake your leg for no reason? Because I do that all the time, and I kind of get worried that you can see that on stream. Like, is my whole body, like, vibrating? Sometimes when I do that? Okay, no, maybe you can't tell. That's good. I'm doing that right now? Yeah. Oh, QQ, I found out it is my power supply, not the coin battery. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's an easier thing to, yes, we can see your legs and feet. That's not what I meant. I just meant, like, you know, because if my leg is doing the thing, the vibrations might pass through the rest of my body. That's how they work. But no, I don't notice it. I don't know about anybody else. Okay, well, good. Hi, Moss. Hi, Souls. Speaking of feet, apparently I'm allowed to show them on Twitch now. So you guys better get your credit cards out. That's a joke. Oh my gosh. That was funny though. I'm proud of that one. This is not where I wanted to be. That's my andesite pit from up there. Let's see. Ooh. I think that's XP ore. I think I've seen that before. Totally hilarious. Yo, we got puns all up in here. You need to leave. Okay, I'll see you guys later. You can entertain yourselves. Zinc ore, there's more iron. Yeah, let's see what this is. I think this is XP. X petrified ore. Yeah, that is what that is. Okay, see you. that's lapis, okay. There is another RGB ore. Another randomonium. Runestone. That's also... That was an explosion that we avoided narrowly. X, don't you mean Twitter? Oh, you're right. Twitter petrified ore. That's true. Okay, we got a rune, which is useful for runic glass, slimy fern leaf. That was actually my nickname in high school. Yeah. Red, blue, green ore. Here's more broken stone. I don't want to know what's under there. Okay. Runic glass looking... What? What? This guy's moving! What the fuck is this? It's like actually a moving block. How? Oh, this is not what I thought it was. Let's get the iron. I like that one. Thanks for... How do you have so many points? Oh my gosh. sneaky block. No, like for real though, how you do that? Is it like an ender? Coffee, have you seen this before? Have you seen this happen? Oh, I can't mind that. Because they've played the mod pack before. Did you throw the X-petrified ore in the lava? No, I did not. I used it. You need iron to mine him. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that is why that happened. Wait, hold on. Now you're giving off light. So interesting how this thing works. Yeah, that makes me think it's like a dragon egg. Because it does that weird, like, teleport thing. You know what I mean? Okay, when it moves, it changes to an... Yo, he headed out. Okay. I guess I'll never see my boy ever again. We gotta get out of here. He's getting out of there, man. No, he... I guess he had enough of me. Had enough of you touching him. Yeah, I guess so. That's funny. That's understandable, though. Me when I'm tired of getting touched, so I head to the ceiling immediately. You made a clip of that? That's funny. Getting out of there, man. Consent or... Yeah. You know it's bad when a Minecraft block is tired of your shit. That is true. How many jokes can we come up with just this one thing? That's something that I have to get good at as a content creator, guys, actually. I need to start being able to, like, stretch things. Well, I can stretch pizza. I'm pretty good at stretching pizza. I can make a fire pizza dough. That shit will look like a circle. If that isn't its name, it should be. QQ, that block was a miner. Oh, oh no! Oh no! That's not good. that's pretty funny, Moss. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. Oh wow, we have 64 crushed iron. Okay, that'll definitely be enough to get to a block, which is good. I still want to get as much as I can though. Come here. I hate my teammates. It's QQ the miner? Yeah, I'm the miner. I like to mine things. Bah. Okay, I want that iron. Why do you hate your teammates? Wait, what are you playing? Overwatch, right? QQ, can you play a miner? What does that mean? Oh, can I play a miner? Bro. I got you. Yeah, that's right. They call me a composer. How? How do you have so many points? How are you doing Seinfeld again? Thanks, father. Wait, my father actually had 12,000 points before the stream started. That's insane. Could you guys even hear that? Could you hear the A minor? Or was it not audible? Speaking of audible, this stream is sponsored. You could have bought nothing. Yeah, you're right. Yes, you could hear the miner? Okay, good, yeah. Usually that's bad. Shouldn't be able to hear the miner in the background. Oh my god, that is such a dark joke. I'm so sorry I said that. I actually didn't say that. Fun fact, you guys came up with that in your head. Glad you stepped off stream to hit A minor. I'm pretty sure that is TUS. Probably. I mean, you know, I know what I'm doing, guys. Come on now. He keeps A minor in the basement. Dad! That's my father saying that. What I just joined to? Oh, you know, my, like, me just incriminating myself. Oh, that joke's already been made. Okay, now my pickaxes are truly gone. I like how the copper, like, is green when you can see it, if it's exposed to the world, and then it is like that if you can't. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I hit a miner off stream. A miner. The note. And now everybody's hilarious today. Everybody's making lots of jokes about that. Oh yeah, there's also this ore, which is scared of me. This ore began its journey all the way down there, and then I started touching it, and he did not like that. And so bro skedaddled to the ceiling. And I'm not kidding. That's how it went. I think if I can get over there to the dirt, because let's see, my pickaxe is broken, right? But if I can get over there, I think I can get to the dirt, and then I can use the dirt to get out. So let's see if there's a way I can do that. That was intense. That didn't sound fun without the context. That's true. I hit A minor. The note. Wait, no, I did say the context. I said the note, or I said the chord, or whatever. You the parkour god. Yeah, I did a 3-block jump. It was in a cave, not intense. Oh, good one, Poiter. It was intense. Okay, we have escaped. And we're now in my dirt pit. That's where I'm very comfy. Oh yeah, there's the clip of the block getting sick of my shit. That is true. That's when the block ran away from me. The ore was not having it. Okay, crushed iron. That's cool. Bye all. Goodbye, father. So yeah, when that's done, I don't remember ever placing this chest. I don't know why I put that there. Goodbye, Father Q. Moss, that's the wrong bye. You didn't put an E. Come on now, my fellow American. You can my fellow American. I know you can spell. I'm gonna do unspeakable things to you. I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean it. What is this hair doing here? This looks like a hook. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna hang a painting on my face. Hold on. Let me fix that. My fellow American. Wait, are you not American? I thought you were. I'm sorry. Maybe I made assumptions. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Luminous crystal. What's this used for? Luminous, of course. Luminous hole. Never mind. Luminous panel. Block of luminous. Useful for... That's a cool block. I must admit. I do like that a lot. Yeah, let's hook it. Stream getting a haircut. I do need to get a haircut soon. I will be doing that eventually. I am, but that was so goofy. Okay, Moss is American. Yes, I was correct. My fellow American. So does quotes. I need like a crystal or a crystal chest as well. Which one are you gonna get cut? Which one? Oh, which hair? Probably all of them. That's funny. I really like that. That's a funny question to ask. Okay. Give me iron. Oh yeah, this doesn't take like as long, does it, or something, right? Oh no, it is 10 seconds. Okay. Ooh, woo daddies. Hi, May! You having a nice day today, May? I'm not a rapper, though. I just did some iron mining, and now I'm doing that. We were trying to get a block of iron. Okay, luminous. Let's see. This looks like it's bugging out, just like the chests are, to be honest. I'm having a grape day. Ooh. Are you really? That's good. How's your day going? Well, we have eagle emoji, United States of the USA. Yeah. That's where I'm from. But yeah, so we're making like a metalworking area thing. I'm just kind of playing around with blocks. These are the only 2 of these that I have, and we're not getting more for like a while. Mmm, grapes. The only country ever, yeah. Yeah, the US is actually the only country ever, if you guys didn't know. All those other countries are basically just towns waiting to be liberated. Number 1, and then you send the emote, not like the one emote, but you send an emote that shows a clock that says 1 o'clock on it. Great. Glad you did that. USA is the best continent. Yeah, it is. That's funny. I like that sentence a lot. That basically, that like, summarizes our, what we know about the world over here. I remember, like, my parents, I think, just drilled all the geography knowledge into me when I was, like, a young child or something. Like, because I used to have all of these, like, toys. Like, we had a big floor puzzle of all the states. And each piece was a state, and it was, like, huge, like a piece of paper kind of size. Like, you know, you'd hold Texas in your hand, it'd be, like, really big. Not as big as the actual Texas, but, you know, you could put the whole thing on your floor. And I used to have that to learn, like, where all the states are. And then I think we did the same thing with, like, a world map or something. I don't know, but my parents always made me, like, learn the country names and stuff, and learn, like, how the world is built from a young age. So luckily I'm not affected by the American geography curse. Although I still probably know... I probably still know less than the average person. Texas is almost as big as your schlong. That's true, May, actually. You're right. Baltimore is a pretty cool country. Don't come to Baltimore. I live kind of near Baltimore. I don't live in Baltimore because nobody does that. Western Australia laughs at tiny Texas. Yeah, I do need to experience Australia one of these days. I really do. Cause it's epic and cool, probably. I'm gonna have to bring some, like, bug spray, though. Okay. Mechanical press. Look at me progressing. I didn't know May was packing like that. Yeah, I actually saw May at FedEx the other day. Australia is so cool. Good to know. Bug. Man, I want to... Sorry, I have hiccups now. I don't know why. I think because I drank water. Don't do that. Water's not good for you guys. It gives you hiccups. That's why I never drink it. That's a joke. My medical professional lawyer guy advised me to tell everybody that that's a joke. Okay, mechanical press. So, oh, now I gotta build, like, a workshop. Oh my gosh. Well, let's just go into our redwood chest and make a big workshop. Hydrate. I have a bit of water left. I caught it. Okay. We're gonna make a workshop, and it's gonna look like... How did I place that? I placed this block in the past. Another hydrate? Okay, well now I'm gonna have to go get water. Oh boy, now we have more hydrates coming out. Okay, well... You guys all chill here while I go get myself a nice glass of water. I'll be back. Don't you even worry about it. I guess you should look at something more entertaining than the full screen of me doing nothing. How about that? Or maybe I should use my Be Right Back screen for the first time ever in my entire, like, life. Should I do that? I've actually never used this, because I always just, like, put the screen on this or something. Oh, this has the old link, too. It says XQQ on it. That's not even my real... Everyone's gonna be tricked. They're gonna be like, oh my god, I don't know what link to do. What link to go to. What? Coffee, that's not... I don't think that's... No. No, that didn't... No. Okay, I'm gonna go get water from upstairs from the sink, the water area, and then I'll be back down with the water in the glass, and then I'll drink it. Just do share stream. Why do you want to look at... Okay, you can... You guys can play I Spy with the background, alright? Actually, that's a really, like... Wait, that's so smart. That's genius. That's, like, exactly what I should tell you to do for maximum viewer engagement. Yeah, okay, play I Spy with my background. Yeah. Oh, see ya. I have returned. How did you guess so quick? Oh, is that shit already over? A Steam notification. I guess I'll check that after the stream. Okay. Oh, my hair looks weird. I look like I've been in the rain. Something that begins with the letter Q. Is that me? Okay, let's see. Guys, I spy something that's red. What was the guess? The chair. Yeah, the chair. You're right. 10 hydrates, that's what I gotta do? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that looks about right. Me starts with an M, duh. Oh. Why do you have the same humor as Poita Small? You guys are like the same person. That's really funny. 10 glasses of water. 10 glasses of water? Oh shit, I gotta go call the fire department or something. What happened to the other headphones? Oh! I never told you! These bitches? Broke. Just like that one era of music, they broke. Because, yeah, I don't know. Well, I was chilling here one day and I put them on, and then I was like, uh-oh, I can't hear any audio out the left ear. And then I tested it with like a whole bunch of other stuff, and then I was like, uh-oh, the headphones are the problem, not the computer. Yeah. I probably don't, but I'm assuming this isn't a PG-13 R stream, so I'm keeping it lame. Well, it's not an R-rated stream, I guess. Well, nah, it's fine. I mean, I say the curse words a lot. We're good. I think I've got the thing that says it's like a mature rated stream, which just means like certain language and stuff like that. But yeah, so they broke and I got new ones, and now they look like this. Coast Forge? Yeah. Okay, sleep. Yeah, I was paused. Makes sense, I couldn't do that. Coast Forge, so we can swear. Yeah. You guys can swear. Not exactly PG-13 here. Slimy rod. Yeah, that's the slimy rod. We do have the slimy rods here. Wait, who gave me my 3K back? What? Moss got 3K back. Hold on. That's suspicious. Has somebody been giving points back? What did you spend 3K on? The hydrates? Huh. Hey, Snook, have you been giving points back, Snook? You know that's illegal. Oh, wait, you can't even see the game. Sorry. Forgot about that. I want Xbox. Not me, I'm on mobile. Not Poita. Yeah, no, Poita wouldn't do that. That's strange. My laptop isn't on. Surely I must be getting hacked into or something. Oh, that's too high. Oh, this is glowing too? That's kind of ugly. These might be, this might be an issue later on. This is what I'm thinking though. We'll have to just kind of like... I'm trying to think of ideas. Maybe that? Then we could like put the beams in front of it or something. It was me, sorry QQ. Yeah, it was Cole. Not even a mod. Well, Cole, that's the end of you being a mod. We're gonna unmod Cole. How could you? What do we think of that? Oh, it is kind of the opposite of this, though. Oh, that's ugly. No, that's not. No, we can't have that. Yeah, we can't do that. Okay, let's just put them, like, in the same block as the other thing, I guess. Not me, good sir. I was in the oven. You were in the oven? Why? Is that... Oh, is that why you're so hot? Sorry. Okay. So next thing we need is a mechanical saw. Oh, and the mixer as well. For which we need a whisk. Texture is definitely bad for the pack. No, it's not the textures. It's because my, shaders are on. Like, I'm pretty sure if I turn them off, that stops being a thing. Yeah, see? Look. Everything is now normal and lovely once again. We have beautiful chests, which look like chests. And a bit more FPS. But we don't have the pretty shaders, so we gotta get the pretty shaders. In my opinion. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys prefer? Because it does look weird, I will give you that. No shaders, sad face. I was gone for a bit. Hello, May. Hi, Bailey. Well, I'm not May. I guess you weren't saying hi to me. Anyway, next thing. We need that whisk. Mechanical mixer. We need a whisk from Create, which is made like that. Oh, we need the iron sheets. Okay, so we need a way to power that, like, already. Oh, how are we gonna do that? We'll have to find a way. Oh yeah, I don't have the talking stick. You're right, I'm sorry. Can we power that with a crank? Possibly, although I don't really want to fuck around with a crank. Because maybe we should just, like, go big, you know what I'm saying? Like, off the beginning. So we could make a, how expensive are the water wheels? Water wheel... Large cog wheel takes... and say alloy... I don't really want to make that. How about a windmill? Okay, windmill bearing... is unchanged. Turntable. Yeah, okay, we could do this. Personally, I prefer vanilla way to play. Don't care either way for watching mostly. Those broken things are a little annoying. Yeah, I agree that it is a bit annoying. I just can't decide if it's to the point where I should just stream with the shaders off instead. I wanted a cup of tea and my mother started talking to me about school. Oh my gosh. Guys, remember when somebody asks you for a cup of tea, don't tell them about school. They just want tea. But don't give it to them if they're unconscious. So I was gone longer than I wanted. That's so rude. Well, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Okay, so we need 2 shafts. And shafts are made like that. So we gotta get the andesite alloy. Oh, we should smelt the rest of our metal as well. Wait, what if they're spilling the tea about school, though? Oh, you're right. That's a good point. Here's Moss, waiting for every chance possible to make a joke about shafts. QQ needs shafts. Immediately after I mention the word. Yep. Right on beat, Moss. Thank you. LMAO. Yeah, I got you. I caught you. Ow! That actually scared me. Right. What was I just doing? Turntable takes a wooden slab. Okay, we can make that. Whop. 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 Bro turned into Michael Jackson. Yeah. Well, no. I'm not really into kids. Was that a Twitch appropriate joke? I don't know if that was a Twitch appropriate joke. Smooth stone. Oh, let's use the lava stone for it. Then it's like another thing out of our inventory. Oh, just kidding. We can't. Okay, smooth stone. Uh-oh. What can I use? Any forged stone. Well, that doesn't have a stone. That doesn't have stone. Do I really have to smelt a single piece of cobblestone? Well, I will then. That's annoying. I hate the tea video so much my school made us watch it many times. I saw it for the first time, like, not too long ago. I don't know if it's, like, just a UK thing, but I had never heard of it. Until, like, a couple months ago, and my friend showed it to me for the first time. It's genuinely an amazing video. Like, I think it's probably really good for showing in schools and stuff. Because it explains it in a much better way than any, like, American video I've ever seen that tries to explain the same thing. In America, we're just like, if you do this, you're gonna go to prison, so don't do that. It's like, it's weird, like, they talk about the consequences of it that will happen to you, and not, like, any other reason why you shouldn't actually do that. It's like, you're not concerned about the person getting the unconsensual tea, you're just worried about me going to prison for it? Okay. But, I don't know, in the UK, like, everyone's nicer. Gonna go talk with my friends, I'll see you guys later. Have fun! I thought that we were your friends, but that's fine. I don't have enough dirt to fill this up, that's annoying. Bye, Moss. I'll see you in the future, Moss. I said I'll see you in the future to one of my coworkers, and they were like... Well... Oh! They thought it was kind of like funny. Okay, remove waypoint. Let's sleep, actually. You know what? Matter of fact, let's sleep. I think that would be a good idea. Fences. Yeah, you know, somebody should have suggested that I do fences like a while ago, I think. Would have been helpful. Fine. You do bring up a good point. I mean, usually what I do in my worlds is I just make them, like, you know, so lit. Like, light-wise. Can I please place this block? Thank you. Creeper said, you like filling holes? Here, have another. Yo, dog, I heard you like holes, so I put a hole in your hole so you can hole while you hole. Fire. Yeah. So let's go for walls, I guess. What kind of walls do we have? Skystone wall. That looks pretty dope. I like that. We could just do, like, willow fences or something. Ah, but I don't wanna. Let's just put torches everywhere. Because I don't wanna. This is like the 4th or 5th creeper explosion. It's like the 7th. And I also died to creepers like 900 times in the last stream. Oh no, last stream we died to the lava trap in that fucking house. Today we've died to creepers a few times. And in the first stream we also died to creepers a few times. It was terrible. Can you guess what time it is to... what? Guess what it's time to do? It's time to pet the cat! Probably. So have you access started the pack yet? Okay. I am so sorry if this is painful to watch. I'm gonna pet the cat first, though. But yeah, I'm much better at not doing what I want to do than I am at actually doing the things that I want to do. And I usually just end up talking to chat the whole time and doing nothing. Which is so unlike me, and I didn't think... Well, it's not unlike me. I thought it would be unlike me before I started streaming. But then I realized it was like... actually hard to talk and do things at the same time. Yeah. So if I was playing this single player, I probably would, hopefully, would be farther ahead, maybe. The ADHD is strong with this one. It might be that. I'm not diagnosed with ADHD, but I think it's like a possibility or something. I don't know. I'm only diagnosed with autism, but I think they said like ADHD, you might have that as well, or something like that. Are spiders still aggro in daytime? No, I just like killing them. But yeah, okay, so we gotta get a windmill. I think we'll probably just do another one of those vertical designs because they're the like simplest to do. So we'll do that here. Oop. Yeah, even this is fucky. Don't really like that. Yeah, but he came at you like he was aggro. Oh, really? It might be because he was in the shade. How do people come up with names like ADHD and autism? Oh, I don't know. I mean, the ism we already had because it was like, you know, ism is kind of like a condition, so that one, that part of the word was probably easy. As for the aut, I don't know. Maybe they let somebody autistic name it. No, they didn't. Because then it would have been called something like... I can't come up with a joke for this. What would it be called? Oh, darn. See, I'm not a streamer yet, because I can't think of jokes on the fly. Okay, so windmill bearing. We do... I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool kid syndrome, yeah. Actually, could somebody call the doctor? Because I'm sick as fuck. Sorry. My school has accused me of having ADHD. Accused? I don't think that's the right word. That implies that there's something wrong with that. Because both my brothers have it, but I've not been diagnosed. Maybe. You might. It would be interesting to find out, that's for sure. This just looks like some kind of weird tree that's been, like, augmented. Yeah, okay, so we need sails or wool. How expensive are sails in this? Not that bad. Okay, that's not terrible. They were a lot worse than my mod pack because my mod pack sucks a lot. But we can do that. I just got the diagnosis a handful of months ago, and now I've got the drugs, baby. Yeah, sir, good for you. How many months can you fit in your hand, by the way? Because I've tried before, and I can't even lift one. Okay. Okay, so I guess we get, like, what, a sheep farm now? Is that what we have to do? Oh my god, that means that we might have to build fences. Okay, we can do more building. So in order to make the windmill thing, in this series I want to do everything properly. So we should have like a sheep pen. 12, but only because I picked up just one calendar at a time. Oh, you use the calendar strat. I forgot about the calendar strat. That is a good way to pick up the months. Then you can flip through time. Okay, let's get a bunch of redwood wood together and make a sheep pen real quick. We can probably make that like over here. We'll have a path going this way and we'll make a sheep pen here, maybe? So like 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been diagnosed with ADHD since I was a tiny child, and then I got diagnosed with other things in 2020, and I thought I was done, but then I surprised a few weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Bro is a collector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This tree's gonna have to go, I guess. This is QQ's, sheep pen design. This is the same design that I've done, like, for years. I don't think I've done it on stream in a while. The last time was, like, on Moist SMP. Back in the day. No! Oh, wait, did I offend you when I said, that you were a collector? I'm sorry. That just occurred to me that might have made you upset. But all of y'all are so valid, by the way. Everybody's valid. Have you got a shiny diagnosis yet? Okay, well, here's me apologizing for that joke, and then Poita just saying it again. I guess it's probably fine then. My greatest fear is being misunderstood. Because I don't have as good of an understanding as everybody else does with, like, what kind of jokes are okay and what aren't. So every once in a while, I'll say something that actually does piss somebody off or, like, bother them. And I'm like, oh, I miscalculated that shit. I didn't think that would be, you know what, that would hurt you. And I hate when that happens. Oh, no, you're good. I think it's funny. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I admit that I take risks. Which is probably not a good idea. Like when I said that joke earlier, you know, when I responded to you and I was like, oh, bro is a collector. I took a risk when I said that because I wasn't actually sure if that would be received well or not. And then I got lucky. Which is a really, how do I feel about that? Should I have taken that risk? I don't know. I mean, it turned out fine this time, but sometimes it doesn't, right? Okay. Should I try playing Pokemon? I've never really, like... I mean, lots of people have said that I should try. Because apparently I would like it. Also, I do the same thing. I usually tell people if they ever do anything that upsets me, that seems wrong, that, yeah, it's safe to tell them. Exactly. Coffee just sent a message that I will squeal at, but I will not, I didn't mean to laugh like that, sorry, I probably sound like an actual, like, orca, but, that's a funny message. I'm not reading it out loud because, I'm weird, but, yeah, it's a funny message. Generally, if someone has been there for a while, I think they're going to be comfortable with that sort of thing. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Doop. Yeah, and I think that that's fine as long as you are with people with that mindset. Like, you know, as long as you don't intend to upset somebody, then, you know, it's fine.
Ooh is now following.
Ooh is now following. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I wasn't making fun of your name. That's not what I meant to do. I'm sorry. I just like to challenge myself to pronounce them. And this was a very difficult challenge, but I hope you're having a nice day today. And some people like coffee then code, pick up the atmosphere quickly. Yeah. No, I think coffee. I think coffee's cool. Coffee's very cool. Hearing my username on the screen is great. Hello. That is a floating willow tree. Yeah, we don't like those here. I can call you Tyler. Your username might not be spelled quite right then, if that's what you were going for. But welcome, Tyler. Agreed, very cool. It's almost got like an ooh woo at the end though, so that's pretty cool. Got like an ooh woo? Wait, let me turn my pitch up. I can't see how high it is, hold on. Like, yeah, he almost hit us with the ooh woo. I think it's spelled perfectly. Oh yeah, you're right, sorry. I don't mean to... Actually, that was kind of fucked up of me to just immediately correct you with your own spelling. There's atmosphere here. Yeah, we have like 1 atmospheric pressure on QQ streams.
Woo.
Thanks, Cole. Woo. Oh, Cole, I encourage you to try the new mod pack and see if you can run it. Because it was made with, 4 gigs of RAM in mind. Hopefully. I did add a couple more mods in like literally just the last update, but they're pretty small. They only add a few things. Yeah. If you didn't see the announcement, there's a test server up now. So now I'm hosting 2 servers. I'm hosting 2 Minecraft servers and streaming, and somehow not lagging during that, so that's cool. Probably using like 11 megawatts of power. It's fine. Okay. I've been doing things for like half an hour. Sheep pen, right, that's what we're doing. Sheep pen. So, for the sheep pen, we need a green roof, because... we should make a mahogany roof, because mahogany is fucking dope. That's what we should do. And our middle stuff can go in there. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Okay, I'm gonna cut down this tree. Doop doop. We could also maybe get an iron axe. No. But I kind of want to wait until, I can make a tinker's one. Yeah, probably I'll try later this week. I probably will try on the server. My laptop will explode trying to play in single player. Yeah, that's another reason. Because joining the server is, easier than doing single player. On your computer, at least. If anybody didn't know that. And, for anybody who, is doing like a single player or a modded playthrough, what you might actually want to consider doing, if you're having any lag issues, is hosting a server and then joining it and then not allowing anybody else to join. Because then it's like processed by 2 parts of your computer rather than 1. If that makes sense. Like you used your computer, host a server on it, and then play on it. Actually runs better sometimes. I'm gonna have to leave the stream early because I have school in the morning and my mother will yell at me if I don't go to bed soon. That's valid. Pet chat the cat one more time. Okay. What? Better until I build my base on it. You're right. That's true. When Poita builds their base, nobody will be able to connect ever again. Okay, so here's the big moment. Let's see. So we better enjoy it. I want to see what these look like with those. They look pretty fire. I like that. Let's sleep real quick. Because I got to for the visibility. Good luck in school tomorrow, soldier. Oh yeah, that's valid, yeah. Good luck going back to school, everyone. Oh, I guess all the people all of you guys who found me, like, over the summer, and who are in North America, probably won't be able to watch me anymore. That kind of sucks. Maybe I should start doing, like, 8 o'clock streams or something. Like 8 p.m. Like a proper Eastern Standard Time streamer. Thank you, Cole. Just to be sure, these probably don't work with that, right? What do we think of these woods together? Or most importantly, just these two, I guess. I'm not sure I like it. Bye, everyone. See ya. Okay, well, here's what we do. We go up the tree. I started school almost a month ago, and I think I've still seen I'll still be watching. Yeah, I've still been watching is what you meant to say. Okay. Yeah, that's true, because you have been watching. Well, that's good. I've grown to like this weird, like, parallax thing. See how these planks kind of look 3D a little bit, even though they're not? It's because of the shaders. They add, like, extra detail in every square. It was really strange when I first loaded into the pack, but I'm kind of getting used to it. Like, it adds some interesting texture to the ground. It makes it look almost like plastic or like Lego. Well, I've said that before about complementary shaders. I don't know, it's interesting. It might be one of the things that I have to turn off, though, eventually, because I think it uses a bit of computer. And once we start having moving parts around that cast moving shadows and shit, might have to change that, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So here we have... I think this is the wrong way. I think this side's supposed to be shorter. I'm going for, like, a slanted roof. So we'll have, like, you know, planks on this side, and then it'll kind of, like, slope up. And there was a way that I used to do this when I used to build this building. I think it's just that. And now you have, like, a whole slanted kind of roof thing. And it's a pretty cool, sheep enclosure. But I think it's supposed to be, like, this way, so the entrance is on this side. But I don't remember. Whatever. It's fine. We can just do it like this. Okay. We're not even getting new content? No, fuck you. No new content. This is recycled. Actually, it's technically not recycled. Actually, it technically is. I've been making this, here, like this farm design as well. This is also not new content. This is old content. This is QQ's patented 9x9 farm square. And this is my QQ's patented 9x7 sheep thing. That's me. I always, should we do 3 blocks here, or should we do, like, this and extend this one out one more? No, I don't like that. That looks bad. Okay, that answers that question. It's create was the sheep slaughterer 3000. That's true. We will eventually get an extra, or like a better sheep thingy. You must be rolling in money from the royalties of that farm patent. Bro, I am. This farm patent is insane. Did you know that every time you see somebody in Minecraft make a farm like that, I actually get paid? It's a fun fact. Okay, let me do this. Like a staggered roof. And then I guess another one here. Oh. That's a pretty good argument for having this other beam be a block higher, like this. Maybe we just do it like that. Whatever. Then it looks good from up here. And now we have some kind of sheep pen thing. Yeah, it's fine. But we should add this and that. And maybe also that. And maybe also that. And possibly this. And possibly that. And possibly that too. And maybe that too. What do you think? Is that a sheep farm? And then the next thing we do is we gotta put like fences along the floor and stuff like that. We can figure this out as we go, I guess. This is kind of as far as I go in terms of my structure design. Everything else is usually improvised. What if we did these in the floor, like this? And then put fences on top? What do the redwood fences look like? I mean, probably just like the planks, right? Yeah. Now, that's not gonna look good here. Maybe we do the willow trees. Do you have a rubber duck cathedral? I have a couple rubber ducks, but no cathedral, no. I mean, those take thousands of years. Cathedrals, they take a while. Maybe? I gotta remember there's gonna be grass in the pen. Imagine this was the only area around here that has grass. Would it look good with the green outline? Probably. I'm sure it's fine. We can figure something out. How will I worship them? Oh, I will. Don't you worry. Currently, I'm worshipping my ducks by putting them in this chest. Eventually, they will be properly worshipped. In fact, we might be able to move them over to... there. I think that looks pretty good. We got the boys hanging out. Yeah, what do you think of this? I think this is fine. We'll have the sheep in here. We can put the redwood fences like on top of the stripped logs. And it will be passable, hopefully. I don't have enough logs though, so I gotta go back and get some more of those. Oh, that's true, Poita. If I put too much not grass around here, then they might eat all the grass that's in there and then fuck it up. That's true. I could solve that by putting grass underneath. With light somehow, so it doesn't, like, ungrow. Because if you didn't know, like, let's say... the way grass works in this game... this block can actually grow grass on it from the one below it. For some reason. So I could have a layer of grass underneath it, and that would allow it to grow back up. Potentially. Just an idea. Okay, so next thing that I want to figure out is, do the redwood fences look better next to... oh, I'm out of mahogany. Wait, can I craft them back into planks? No. Darn. Well, I want to look at both fence types, right? So redwood fences, I imagine, would look better down here. I do really like that. That's pretty nice. But I also want to see what it looks like with the mahogany ones. But I need, like, one more log to test that out. Don't look at that tree. It's fine. Okay. Okay. You look like this. Oh, that also looks kind of good. But not, nah, I think it's more of a, I think this has too many colors. This is just right. It stares at the tree. Which one do you guys like? Redwood better? Okay, I'm glad you said that because, I don't want to get any more mahogany. But yeah, I agree. Nobody else gets to vote because they didn't say anything fast enough. Haha. Okay. Redwood fence. And then I gotta make a redwood fence gate as well, which will go in the middle. So that'll be here. That's not where I wanted to place that. Pop, 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 pop. And then pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, we might have just enough. One left, okay. Cool, and then we can get, well, I also want to do probably fences up there. Yeah, that's fine. This is a bit too square for me. I don't like that at all. Don't really know how to solve that issue. Yeah, it looks bad from over here, too. Huh. Well, what if we just do something like this? It's something. It's okay. I don't think that's too bad, actually. I think it can stay like that. And then these three. And then we'll do one more bit on the other side, on the front. Okay, and then last but not least, well, not last, actually, so not last or least, we have to do, like, a staggered, ceiling kind of thing. So, like, little bits that go like that. I think looks fine. Yeah. Now we have a broken roof that lets the rain through. Oh, and torches, too, are important. We have to place those. Pop. Pop. Yeah, whatever. And now we should check on the inside, too, and see if any mobs can spawn in here. Yeah, so this is light level 7 right there, which is not good. 7, 7, it's 6 in the very center. Yeah, so we can't have that. So I guess we gotta put one torch there. That's kind of gross. But whatever. That is pretty disgusting. Okay, more redwood is what we need now. And also more willow. Oh! I knew I would do that eventually. Yeah, here we go. We got more redwood. Okay, so I need sticks. And then I need redwood fences. And then I need to place them everywhere. Does this look fine from that angle? I don't know. I'm second guessing everything that I build. Gotta be epic. Oh, Millie! Millie, I didn't even know that you were live, bestie. How are you doing, bestie? Wait, Millie, you were live? Millie, you were live? What the fuck? Millie, you haven't streamed in a while. And I missed it because I was streaming? Bruh. How was your stream? I hope it was fantastic. Ahaha, yes. Oh yeah, thank you for the shout out. I've been forgetting to do that recently. I don't know why. Probably because I'm like a terrible person. It was good, thank you. Wonderful. I'm glad it was good. I'm making a sheep pen. Where the sheep will stay. I can't decide if I like this. Is this too much wood for like this side? I don't know. And then we have this issue too, where it's like, well, oh, nah, that's ugly. Millie! It's Meng. Okay, let's cut down a willow tree. Bit too many of them over here. Ow! I keep forgetting about the natives. I must sleep to get them away. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm playing with like glowy mobs for some reason. It's possible that this is just like a shader setting or something, and maybe there's a way to avoid it. I don't know. It is really annoying though. Like, it's every like tile entity, I think. I'm kind of surprised that the barrels don't do it. Hi. Okay, do. Okay, we've shaved all the logs. And now we have a thing that the sheep can enter. Which is cool. Now we have to go find some sheep. Oh, and I don't have any wheat either. Oh, yeah, we don't have a wheat farm at all. Anybody know what add guest is on Raider messages? No, I don't. I don't know why that's a button. Open guest star in a browser to invite a guest. I guess it's to, like, add you as a guest to my stream. Like, maybe that's just a hot... like a button that I can press since you rated me or something? Oh no. Oh, here's a wheat. Okay, we have one single wheat. We probably should make another farm though. Let's do that. Yeah. For like a dual streaming type thing, I guess. Yeah. Because I know that there's that guest system now where you can just like, well, just, yeah, have a guest with you on stream. I don't know. But yeah, so maybe like right next to this one, or... I mean, should we do it right next to this one, or somewhere else? I feel like doing it right next to it is like too much human presence in this lovely swamp. I don't want to mutilate it too much. But I also don't care. Talk show ting. Yeah, like talk show ting. Maybe we get a tree first, because I do need more redwood if I'm gonna make a wheat farm. There's so many like things that I gotta do. First we have to repair our axe because our axe sucks and it's gonna break soon. And then we can cut the tree down. And then we can talk. Oh my gosh, we can have a conversation while we cut down the tree. What do you guys want to talk about? See any good movies lately? How's the weather in your specific location? Don't talk about the weather, never mind. Professional tip, by the way, for anybody who is thinking about streaming, make sure that you don't show your weather in your taskbar, because if you show the weather, then people can find where you live, and that's not good. You don't want them to do that. If Millie knew where I lived, bro, I wouldn't even be here. kind of cool, getting an aerial view of our base. I like this. We have a little civilization going on. Little village type thing. This is what I want the next mod pack of mine to feel like. I don't want to like be thinking about new features to add in the background or like in the back of my head while I'm cutting the tree down. Or like while I'm playing the game, I mean. I want to just play the game. Because I never really played the game like this on QSMP, because each, you know, stream I was always thinking about the next update. Which sucks. So this next mod pack is going to be, well, I'm going to try to avoid that. So like feature complete on launch or something. I'll do little updates, like, you know, bug fixes and things as we find things. That's inevitable. But I don't want to be redoing, like, major parts of the progression system or something after it comes out. I want all of that to be figured out. Is the plan. Because this is great. When I play Minecraft like this and I'm just enjoying myself and not worrying about stuff that I add, like, good plan, yeah. This is fantastic. I just saw something in the sky. It's kind of weird. Okay, chop, chop, chop. Down we go. But yeah, look, there's our base. We got the, so I'm thinking we put a path over there. This is our mechanical area. We have a path that goes around and then across there. We have like 2 bridges. Oh, I guess from up here we should decide where the other farm is going to go too, shouldn't we? Probably near the sheep farm, now that I think about it. We could put it a couple blocks to the left or down, like put the square like here, basically, instead of where that tree is, maybe? It's an idea. And then it's right across from the sheep. Then in the future, when we get like a cow pen, we'll probably put it right here, about like below where I'm standing. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's do something like that. Now we got a bunch of stray wood. You must be able to control your wood. Don't let it go everywhere. Yeah, so we'll do some digging there and make the second farm there. That'll be for wheat. And then we make another thing. I'm getting so many notifications today. What's going on? Oh, it's work. Uh-oh. They're talking in the work group chat. That's not a good sign. I don't like when they talk there. I don't want to think about being summoned to work today. I'm streaming. I'm playing Minecraft. They will be fine. I was asked if I could come in today, and I told them that I could not, because I had a stream to do. Hey, this is a song from Hollow Knight. That means it's getting added to the playlist. Do-do-do-do. What type of work do you do? Oh, you don't want to know. No, I'm a pizza guy. I deliver pizzas, and then I also manage the store. Like, I am a manager about like once a week. I used to be a manager a lot, like at the beginning of this year, but then I demoted myself back to driver, because I was having a mental health moment, as they say. So I did that. Now the mental health stuff is like, I mean, I don't want to say resolved, because that's really difficult to say with mental health. But I've had a therapist for a while, and we're at the point where it's like, yeah, we could start visiting less frequently now because of how much better I've been doing. And I've, you know, worked through my thing that was kind of preventing me from living my best life, which is great. So now I can go back to being a manager again. And yeah, so yeah, I'm a pizza guy. That's what I do. And it's fun. I'm also waiting, like tactically waiting, to fully switch back to being a manager until like the winter, because people tip well. Like people give big tips and stuff over the summer for some reason, especially at like swimming pools. Like I deliver to a lot of swimming pools, and they're always pretty lucrative. I guess because there's a lot of social pressure at a swimming pool to like leave a tip. You know, like if I'm, the way it works is that, you know, when you go to like a swimming pool, like a neighborhood swimming pool, at least in the US, they have like the front desk with a couple of lifeguards or whatever. And And then with pizza, the way it works is I go in there and I'm like, yo, I got a delivery for Jason or whatever. And they're like, okay. And then they, then they get out their mic and they start spitting, bro. No, I'm kidding. But then they start announcing to the whole pool. They're like, hey, guys, this dude just came up here with a pizza for Jason. And then the guy named Jason's like, oh, bet. And then he comes up to the desk. And he's like, hello. And then I'm like, hey, what's up? I got these things for you to sign. And this is where I get them. Because the thing that they have to sign has the tip line on it. So that's when they put their signature and how much of a tip they want to leave. And imagine that you were that guy thinking about how much of a tip you're going to leave. You got the guy who delivered it standing right next to you, me. Then you got the two lifeguards or whatever they are at the pool desk. Also looking at them. There's a lot of social pressure to tip nicely. So when you're at a swimming pool, I found that I usually get bigger tips from pools, is what I'm getting to. Oh, still 0 then. But yeah, so people often give into that, and I get the biggest tips at pools, I've noticed. 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. My ex left me for a pizza guy. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. We're pretty happy, though. I'm sorry, that was really fucked up. That wasn't funny. I hope you're doing alright. I would just stone cold look at you and still do 0 because I'm broke. I mean, that's valid. It's okay. But yeah. So people tip well at pools. And also over the summer, I guess, because, I mean, that's when you go to pools. They have to worry about all the other people coming up and being like, I'm Jason too, I will tip 30% if you give it to me instead. It's okay, it was 19 years ago. Oh my god, that's most of my life. Like, why tip? You already paid for the food. Well, that's the European in you. Or I guess most of the American in me reacting to that. It's just what we do here for some reason. Like, tip culture is a thing. And it's so ingrained in our, like, society. Because you can pay people who work at restaurants less than minimum wage legally because of tips. Like, oh, you'll get the rest of it with tips. Which is just ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, like, minimum wage is $15 an hour where I live, but I'm getting paid $14.50 an hour. Because of tips. Yes, tips equals customer pays worker so that the boss doesn't have to. Exactly. It's ridiculous. It's such a scam. I only like American pools. What do you mean? I've been to some, like, community pools in other places. They're pretty cool. Especially in Iceland. Bro, I went to Iceland and they had a swimming pool with like a water slide, and at the top of the water water slide, they had a traffic light, which turns green if it's safe to go in the slide, and it's red if there's somebody in front of you in the slide. Which I thought, that's that's so cool. Why can't we do that in the U.S.? In the U.S., we're like, we don't have instead of a traffic light, we have like a big old sweaty guy who yells at you. He's like, hey, get in the slide. And then you're like this little 8-year-old kid and you're like, okay. I would tip in Germany. Oh, well, good for you. I don't like it when European in my pool. This guy's got jokes. That's why you said that. That was the whole setup for your joke. That's why you only like American pools. Yeah, that's a good one, Coffee. Thanks. Gotta repair my axe again soon. Oh wait, this is dirt. I don't need to mine the dirt. It's gonna be dirt in the future. What am I doing? This is so gross. Hello again, I got distracted. Hi, Bailey. Painting instead of going to sleep, so I decided to just come back and watch the stream. Well, that's valid. Well, you should sleep. Since you have school. That's always important. I had a bedtime all the way up until, like, middle school. Actually, I think in high school I had a bedtime, too. Which I didn't even know was weird until, like, some of my friends pointed it out. I remember, I have this memory of one time in middle school, this one girl was like, you have a bedtime? And I was like, yeah. That was back in the day. Pelican. I mean, Heron. You are being very naughty. Thank you. I decided to be a little bit more polite. Listens to my advice. Okay, so now we must hoe the ground. And then plant our wheat here. I like playing Minecraft like this, like the slow way. What I mean by that is, you know, we started this by making that, right? And then what happened was, we were like, oh, we gotta power this, so we gotta make a windmill. And then the windmill takes wool, and then I was like, oh, to make wool, I gotta get a sheep farm. And then to finish this sheep farm, I need to make a wheat farm so that I can bring the sheep into the farm. I don't know, I like playing it's a fun way to play Minecraft. I don't really know how to explain what I'm talking about. How do I explain that? I don't know, it's like building things as I need them, and like each step of the way, instead of just like rushing it, like, okay, let's quickly go find some sheep. I like making like a proper thing. Because it just feels like civilization's being established. You know what I mean? I don't know, that's just the way I like to play Minecraft. I find this kind of thing really fun. You have a girl over and you have to go home because it's bedtime. Yeah. Yak shaving. Oh yeah, yak shaving. That's a pretty fun thing to do. I love shaving yaks. This is doing pretty well. Clay balls, nice. Crushed ore, that can all go over here. Oh, my ducks, they're in the way. All the ducks. Oh, lily pad in the middle, always. Very important. Bop. Cool, and then I think we also have some seeds, like wheat seeds or something, maybe? 64, there we go. Yeah, I thought we had a few. That's the term, mostly in computer science, but it means having to do a bunch of other things before you can do the original thing. Is called yak shaving. Oh, really? Interesting. Is there a term for, like, doing it the right way versus doing it not the right way? Because I know in computer science, or at least in software development, there's a term called technical debt, which is basically what you get if you do something the wrong way. Like, let's say I had, you know, come across this issue, and then I was like, oh, I gotta get power. If I had elected to make a crank instead of this whole windmill, that would be technical debt, because it's something that I'm gonna have to fix later. Like, it's only putting off my troubles until later, you know what I mean? Is that kind of the same idea? Or maybe the alternative? Like, does yak shaving mean... Would that also be yak shaving, or would that be something else, like doing it the lazy way? I did computer code, nice. I wonder what that says. I only had a bedtime for, like, elementary, but after that my sister and I have been told that we can stay up as long as we want, just as long as we get ourselves up in the morning and catch the bus. Yeah, that's a better way to do it, I think. Because then you teach the kid to, like, figure out how to manage their sleep schedule. Yeah, I like that better. That's how I'm going to raise my kids if I ever have any, which I probably won't. It teaches time management. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh, I should have used that argument with my parents. I would have, like, done so well. Because my parents, like, you know, I was raised, very logically. You know how some people, like, some parents, I guess, or some authoritative figures, basically, like, when you ask them, oh, why can't I do this thing? Then they'll look at you and be like, because I said so. Billy. So my parents were, like, very adamant about that not being a thing, because they just fundamentally think that because I said so is a dumb reason, and if you ever have to say it, it's because you don't actually have a reason. A duck! So my parents, basically, when I came out the womb, my parents were like, right, this is how it's gonna be, G. And I was like, okay. My parents were like, if we ever say to you, because I said so, tell us to shut the fuck up. They didn't actually say it like that, but basically that was how I was raised, with the idea that if anybody ever says because I said so and they can't establish their reasoning, then you should ignore them. Because they don't have a reason. That's stupid. Yeah. What was the point? I was bringing this up for some reason. Oh yeah, the point was that I was raised very logically like that, and I should have used that as an argument to try and get myself out of having a bedtime in, like, high school, because I literally could have just said to them, like, hey guys, You want me to be a responsible adult in the future, right? Then you should let me stay up as long as I want so that I have to establish time management skills. I wish I came up with that, because they probably would have given in. They probably would have let me do that. But oh well. Hello, cat. Are you here for the stream today? Why is your head wet? Her head is wet, I don't know why. You and your kid just stay up all night playing Counter-Strike. I have a terrible sleep schedule. Oh no. Well, you're making it worse by watching. Not that I want you to leave. But your mom does, because you should sleep. Okay, I guess the cat does not want to be seen on the stream, other than the tail. This is the tail reveal. Oh, no, she's back. Here's cat. Ah. We're chilling. No, she's stepping on my spacebar. Stop that. You do actually have a cat. So why is your cat pet redeem a crocheted stuffy? Well, because my cat is not stationary. So this cat, she likes to walk around sometimes and go places, and this cat doesn't do that, so that's why. Pet chat the cat? Do you mean the actual cat? Yeah, this is Machka. She's very cool. And we're friends, and we like to hang out a lot. I think I'm not sitting close enough to the desk for her, and she wants to, like, be on my shoulders or something. Let's see. Yes, the moving cat. Okay, Machka, can you climb on me or something so that you're not... I don't know what she wants to do. Whatever. We can figure that out later. Machka like the tea? No, it's actually, Google Translate. English, Croatian, it is this Machka. Machka, Croatian for cat. That's the word. My brother keeps me awake at night because he decides to play music late at night, so it's gonna be bad. Oh, that's not very nice. That's pretty uncool of your brother to do, in my opinion. Oh, there she goes. The cat has left. She's now gone. Oh no, I'm not centered anymore. Oh no! There we go. What were we doing next? I guess getting the sheep. Yeah, okay. So we did have one wheat somewhere. Oh, where was that? Did we not have a wheat? What kind of music does he play at night? Oh yeah, that is a good question. Or just get headphones. Hopefully he's not like a drummer. That would be the worst. Is that what the situation is? Where's my wheat? I gotta get my some bone meal then, I guess. Which hopefully we have some of that. Yeah, 5 bone meal, okay. So we can get some wheat this way. Ba 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 ba. Cool. Any rave music? Because my mother said he can't go to a rave. Oh my gosh. Your brother's playing rave music when you're trying to sleep? That's pretty fucked. That's not very nice. Also, look, this is our, thingy. Looks pretty cool. Hey, this song is also from Hollow Knight. That's getting added. I like this one. He has headphones, but because he'll play games at the same time, he uses it to talk to his friends. Wait, so is he like on a video call, on a voice call with his friends while he plays rave music? And they somehow can't hear the rave music? Also, you can still... I mean, like, I can hear the sound from my stream and from my computer through the same headphones. You can definitely plug in 2 devices to the same headphones. You just have to get, like, a little thingy. AirPod or some. Yeah, I guess so. This is going to be difficult, by the way, looking for sheep. Maybe the best spot to look would be... God, I don't know. Over here? What is this? It is a plains biome. Okay, yeah, probably over there then. Let's go back home then. Unless I can find sheep in here. Seems to just be these little birds, though. Do you want a backseating tip? Yes. Thank you for asking. That was very nice of you. Normally I don't like backseat gaming, but yeah, thank you. I assume it's going to be like a friendly one. A friendly tip. There's a mini-map. Really? Thanks. There's a mini-map. That is extremely helpful. So we want to go this way. Can I make that bigger? Scale. Yes, I can. Okay. Scale will be 2. Accept, close. Oh, that's pretty big. I like this music very much. It is very groovy. You're pretty groovy. Sorry, that was really mean. Is this the blue log thing that I was looking for? I'm not sure why these are spawning on the ground now instead of islands. Yeah, skyroot log. Okay, so these... Oh, wow. Like neon planks. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what I think about those. Yeah, we're going this way. This way towards the plains biome. Yeah, it is pretty groovy music. Oh my god, I can't believe I left a crafting table out in the open. How could I? Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm gonna have to bring sheep back all this way too. That's gonna suck. Okay, so I want to try and not go through all these trees. So I should probably go just down that way. Oh, actually, we can look at the portal too, because we haven't looked at the portal yet. There's a... Okay, yeah, I thought that was a lit portal. It's just crying obsidian. Hey, guy. You enjoying the nether? Can I pick this up? No, not yet. But I can get this. Duck! This hoe is not loyal. Sorry, that was not funny. Neither is the sword. Wow. Golden tools are not loyal. That's not where it's at. Can't go that way. Floating trees. I haven't been this way yet. Okay, I thought we ran out of food. And if I lose these andesite machines, I'm gonna be really sad. But hopefully we don't. More willow trees, I think. I do want to see if I can find other tree types. I don't remember going to this biome. Oh, no, we must... No, we must have. Then there's jungle up there. Yeah. A bunch more that we can get. This mod pack makes me happy. I'm gonna really enjoy trying to, like, get all the wood types. This is spruce, but I can get that later at some point. And we have the plains biome. Amazing. And I think that's a cherry tree that I see, too. Yeah. They look pretty similar to the 1.20 ones. I wonder if they were made with those in mind. That looks really similar to the vanilla ones. I guess that's just what cherry trees look like in real life. I've never actually seen them. Yeah, cherry wood log. Okay, well, I guess let's get a sapling of this. Might as well. Oh. Right, my axe is broken. That's fine. So it looks like that. I can't see what it looks like shaved yet. Oh. Right, it's the triple logs. Triple planks. I mean, it's cool looking. I guess I'll take it. I just want the sapling, though. Actually, yeah, I just want the sapling, so let's just try to decay all the leaves. Okay, leaves, be gone. You dropped something interesting. Cherries. That would make sense. Wait, what? Cherry peach? What the hell is a cherry peach? You can't do that. It's like 2 different fruits. Okay, and then in the meantime, we have sheep over here, which is incredible. Hi, sheep. Well, now, hold on now. There's a house over there. Although I think I've... Yeah, that's the one that I've been to. Okay, sheep, you come home with me. I know that it's... You already have a child. Wow, impressive. They know what to do, guys. They already know that that's what I want them to do. Can I carry mobs? No. Great, okay. This might be really annoying. Alright, guys, come on. Gotta go on a great expedition all the way back. Oh, boy. A for trying with the peach cherry thing. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee grow? Fuck! Am I actually gonna get my channel deleted for saying that? I just got completely rolled by this guy. That's actually terrible. Oh, what a troll. No, just ban them. Yeah, I guess so. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, everyone. Context, you were okay. The chatter is not so much. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't realize what I was reading. I was actually thinking about the question, too. Like, what would I rather watch grow? Probably a knee. That'd be pretty interesting, right? Only get banned if you don't take immediate action. Okay, yeah. Alright, Twitch, I banned the guy. It's okay. Not cool, man. By the way, Q, that good. That wasn't... You're good. That wasn't your fault. I don't know. I mean, like, is it my fault? If you, What is the public opinion on that? Is that my fault? Should I have, like, processed what was being written before I read it? Or is it their fault? Oh, that makes me feel so bad. I've never actually gotten trolled by one of those. I feel like such an idiot. Oh. No, not your fault. Okay. Hopefully not. Usually I like to think that I'm pretty good at reading, like, seeing those kind of things before I actually read them out loud. Although it's never been one of those. Like, I've never seen, you know, like, trying to get me to say something bad. It's always just trying to get me to say something, like, funny or something. Like, I'm good at avoiding those. If you put a D's nuts in the chat, if you put a D's nuts joke, I will not read it. Because I know, but I didn't notice it with that one. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about this lily pad, which for some reason says that you can harvest it with an axe. Getting streamers to read things without realizing is a joy for many people, including me. I got VIP for making a streamer say, "What is a butt for?" That's funny. There's a fine line for streamers to pre-read messages, but hard to keep good flow doing that. Yeah. Yeah. It's, there's a whole balance that you gotta do. Oh, I feel terrible. I'm back. Hello, QQ. Hello, Laylee. How are you doing today? I'm slowly, luring these sheep across the water. Taking a while. I don't really care about the child, but I don't want to abandon the child. In Minecraft. Imagine that audio, like, without context. We're back at the hotel. Nice! I am going back to my island. Okay, guys, come with me. Do. I can't believe that happened. I feel so, like, shaky. I don't really know how to explain it. Sheep. Did you just you don't care anymore? Oh, I went too far away. They were like, I do not give a fuck about the wheat. Where did the child go? Is the child safe? I'm sure he's fine. The child will naturally follow the adults. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, that is a good point. Actually, guys, maybe we should go over here. I have to get up at 5 in the morning tomorrow. Oh my gosh. That sounds fun. Wait, what are you doing? Are you on vacation? You just, like, have plans that involve getting up at 5? Whenever I go on, or whenever, like, I used to go on vacations with my family, look on the minimap, this dolphin face looks so funny. But yeah, like my father would like get a whole binder and like plan out the whole thing. Vacation, it's August. I don't know. Maybe they got a unique schedule. But yeah, like when we went on vacation, my dad would like plan everything and put like all of our things that we were gonna do like in a big binder. Like, okay, at 5 a.m. on this time. Oh right, you're going to France tomorrow with the youth group. That's okay. Yeah. Never mind, child is not there. Ignore what I said. I'm sure he's fine. Maybe he grew up into an adult and doesn't need his parents anymore. No, don't go in the water. You're so slow in there. Just come up here, please. Yep. Get on the tree. Okay. Yeah, it's the room full of teenagers. The youth group. Is it like just for socializing? Is that the point of a youth group? Just like... Yeah. Okay, that guy's gonna be an issue. I cannot have you shooting my sheep. You are also gonna be an issue. How do I deal with this threat? Oh wait, I can offhand it. Oh shit. Okay, this is a problem. Alright, we gotta take out this individual. No, don't shoot my sheep! Urgh, combat! Okay, guys, come with me. We still have places to be. Places to go. As long- oh my god, can you imagine if we get creepered? That would make me really sad. Hopefully with the minimap we can start, like, not getting creepered. Okay, we just need the sheep to get across, and then the zombie can kind of forget about us. Hopefully. Another thingy over there. Well, wait. We know kids from France, Turkey, and Germany. We were in Germany for the last 4 days, and until Sunday we were in France. Ah, yes. Youth groups are also for teaching the principles of society, like that. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Like that one guy. Yeah, that one guy. And in October you go to Turkey. I would like to go to Turkey one of these days. That'd be fun. It's one chunk from home and creeper blows up all the sheep. Or one of the sheep. Oh, that would be awful. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going the right way. We learned about gender. That's good. The sheepies are marching. You guys are gonna live a good life, or at least some of you will. Oh, there's a spider too. It's gonna cause issues. I'm going to Germany in December for a school trip. A school trip to Germany? That's cool. Unless you're in Germany. I went on a school trip to Disney World when I was in high school, which was kind of fun. Well, very fun. That was a good time. Okay. I do see the creeper. Okay, I lost one sheep. That's okay. Ooh. Yeah, it was like a music trip. It was like a band thing. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a problem. How are we gonna do this? This actually, like, considerably sucks. I mean, it sucks considerably, not the other one. Oh, now it's just the creeper. Great, okay. Hey, guy. No, the sheep sees me! Oh, shit. I don't want the sheep to see me when the creeper's that close by. Maybe we just sleep. I got pulled over in Germany for talking on my phone, so I deleted all my German friends from my contacts. Now I can drive and talk hands-free. This guy is so funny. Thanks for that one, Coffee. Okay. He got bopped. Or hands-free, I guess. Just FYI, in case you didn't know, you cannot breed one sheep. Thank you, Poiter. Thank you, Poiter. You're right. I didn't think of that. Got a bit of a parade going. I did. What? Okay. Oh, quest completed. Hunt the undead. Well, I sure did do that. Where can we find such a quest? Oh, here. Hunt the undead for 30 silver? I mean, okay, I'll take 30 silver. I didn't know that I could do that. Guess I could have looked. Alright, now we go back to get our other sheep friend, which is over here. Here to help, yeah. Really nice of you, Poita. Very generous. It's illegal to drive with your phone. You gotta get a holder for your phone. Yeah, that's what I do. I have a phone holder. Hey, guy. You're very glowing today. Sheep really had a glow up since the last time we saw him. Speaking of breeding animals, my favorite thing to talk about. What do you get when you cross human DNA and goat DNA? You get kicked out of the petting zoo. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's so bad. That's such a funny one. That's so bad though. I can't laugh at that. That's I like that a lot, Coffee. I'm gonna get some of my friends with that. Okay, come here. In you go. And finally, we have sheep. Advancement made. Let's go. You guys all get the joke? Yeah. Okay, this was a guess. I knew that you could break leaves with this, but I wanted to see if you could shear it, and I guess you can. I'm going to hell for laughing. No, you're not. You'll be fine. You'll be here. The reason that kind of joke is funny is because it's unexpected and because it's a play on words, not because anybody here supports doing that to animals. Probably. So therefore, it's okay to laugh at that kind of thing. That's what I've been telling myself with any kind of thing where I laugh at it like a, you know, a dark joke. It's like, well, I'm not laughing at the misfortune of others. What I'm laughing at is the creativity of the joke and how the joke was, you know, delivered and kind of thing. I'm laughing at the play on words kind of thing that we have going on. So it's fine. You can laugh at bad jokes without feeling too bad about it. Or at least that's my mentality. That's how I justify it. Okay, but it is now time to make some sails. And for that we need sticks. And maybe 10. Amazing. I'm gonna tell my friend that joke, yeah. Yes, Q is correct. Do not ever do anything to an animal. Well, you can pet them at the petting zoo. Just don't do anything else. Okay. Oh no! Really? That really sucks. Okay. Up. And then we'll do that and that. Okay, and now, bah. Whoo! Yeah, is this whole thing gonna look like that? That's really not cool. Maybe we temporarily do this. My friend didn't find it funny. She's giving me a lecture. What kind of lecture? Like, hey, make sure that you don't fuck animals. What kind of a lecture is that? Oh shit, my bad. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. What does she think that she has to tell you? Sorry. Okay, now we can work on getting gears and shit. Gotta make sure that's what she's actually telling me. Yeah, I mean, you know, she's right, you know, you really should stop doing that lately. Come on now. I'm also curious what the lecture is. What was I just doing? Gears. I gotta make gears. Okay. Let's get some wood then. Common sense. That's funny. Me when my friend makes a joke and then I get concerned that they're into bestiality, so I have to give them a lecture. Like, oh no, I hate when that happens. That sucks. Button recipe is like this. How do you make the big gear? I have to look it up. Cogwheel. Oh, it's like that. Okay. What? Huh? Oh, my whole inventory just bugged. I was like, wait, how can I make infinite gears? Okay, let's make a ton of gears. And then let's make like a ton more buttons. And then let's make like a ton of big gears. Nice. Okay, now we have a ton of stuff. As well as shafts. Lately, I'm not gonna read that one out loud. That one was a little bit. I'm not gonna read that one out loud. Sorry. Okay. Gear like that. Hey. Hey. It's just Keebs. Hello. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? I would have the shaders on like a proper streamer with pretty things, but when I do that, the whole thing turns white, and I don't know why. But everything else looks okay. It's just as long as you don't look at any of the white stuff. Yeah. But it looks pretty cool, you know. I don't know what to do, because shaders are pretty, and people will click on shaders. But this is ugly. And this is ugly as well, and I can't... There's got to be a way to fix it. Just make it not do that. Yeah, anyway, this is what I'm thinking for the windmill. So we just power this thing. That might be too slow. We'll see. What is this song? This song is kind of... Oh, it's from Zelda. Why are all the bad songs from Zelda? I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. Try your own shaders? My own shaders? Like making my own shaders? The shaders are like me on a sunny day. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. I have to like, I don't know. I think it's an issue with the mod pack, or at least well, that's what I'd like to tell myself, because the mod pack devs have that in their, like, overview. They're like, yeah, this isn't quite a smooth experience with shaders, but you can try them at your own, download some. You can try them at your own discretion, and then it works. But it has these. Also, I need some kind of, like, stone block. I don't actually, but I want to. Here we go. Okay, this is our pressing block. So now... It's actually doing it! Wow. What's your graphics setting at? Fancy, fabulous? Oh, for, like, regular? Fancy. Fabulous graphics are blocked when shaders are enabled. Damn. Well, what should I use? I mean, does fast make it go away? No. There might be some setting that does it, like... I don't know, is entity distance messing with it? No. The one backward duck? Is that gonna bother you? There you go, Bueta. I got you. Yes, our first iron sheet. Let's go. Oh my gosh. What did I need that for? A whisk, right? And I gotta make 4 more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be great, and will not take that long at all. Yeah, you're welcome, Bueta. Yeah, I don't know. It might also be like a shader setting too. I don't know, lighting. Cinema colored lighting. I mean, that's pretty cool. I kind of want that on. Try downloading complementary shaders. Well, that's what I have. Complementary shaders are the best shaders. Everybody knows that. I would never settle for anything else. But yeah, that's what we already have. So it's not like complementary might work. Well, it's not. I've played other packs with create and shaders, and they're fine. Not in this version though. Try re-downloading it. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, it might just be some kind of weird bug like that. I probably should. Yeah. Or I could try some other shaders or something and see what they do. Well, actually, let's see. Does it do the same thing on, like, potato? Yes. Okay, so even with the lowest settings, it does that. Interesting. So it's probably not, like, an option in the shader settings. Which is good to know. But it could be maybe something over here. Like, it could be one of these. Maybe. Let's see if that does anything. No, it doesn't. Okay. This? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, let's turn all that shit back on. Not that one. That one? Go away. Damn it. Which button is it? I don't know. It's probably none of them. But the only pattern I've noticed is that it's like it's always tile entities, I think. Although I say that while not really being sure what a tile entity is. But like all the chests, all mobs are usually also lit up like that. I think me too. Yeah. And light sources like this, but not the torch. Complementary shaders have a compatibility mode setting under shader settings. It just helps it play nicer with mods. Reddit. Wait, yeah, hold on, I remember that being a thing. Compatibility mode. Thank you. Okay, no, it didn't work. Never mind. Oh, I thought it might. Well, should I keep that turned on? Is it worth it in other ways? But no, that still didn't improve this. Might just have to like try other shaders tomorrow or something like that. Oh wait, did I use my last 2 andesite alloys? Oh, I did. Okay, we might be able to make a few more. Reload world. Oh yeah, actually that's true. Like after making that change, that's a fair point. I probably should have tested that. F3A. Okay, well that didn't fix it. I could try just logging out and logging back in. We'll see if that does anything. Did you reload after doing it? Yeah, okay, both of you said that. Maybe I should have thought of that. Why are there 7 clips? I don't say 7 funny things in one stream. Are you using it with rubidium or Optifine? I think rubidium. Damn, no, it's still doing it. Let's see. Oh, I closed CurseForge, of course it did.
Velmi Ardred.
Oh, thanks for the bits, Mang. I was thinking just to reload the shaders, but you did that too. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, create above and beyond. I'm using... The mod doesn't come with either by default, but I added rubidium on my own. Where is it? Oh, these are still the ones that have to be updated. Yeah, here's rubidium. I could try complementary reimagined. That is true. Yeah, maybe I should try that. Complementary reimagined. We could do that. Complementary reimagined. Alternative thing. Let's see here. Modrinth. Okay, that sounds good to me. I like the Modrinth site. Gimme. This mod pack uses a different rendering engine called Flywheel that helps with performance. Its major optimizations are disabled when you use... Oh, I do know about Flywheel. That might be why. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Flywheel is a mod. Oh, I just went... Wait, where'd it go? Flywheel. Yeah, okay, Flywheel. This is a mod. This is primarily an outlet for me to have fun with graphics programming. Okay. I run Optifine shaders with Crate, and I found that complementary shaders have the best compatibility out of the well-known versions. You'll need to enable compatibility mode with it and possibly further tweak the shader settings, but it runs well with neurographical glitches. You'll want Optifine HD UG7. And if you're playing A and B, you'll want to go into the advanced rocketry config and disable the custom sky, since shaders add their own. A and B is the mod you're playing at the moment. I did do that shader thing because I remember reading in the thingy, in the overview of this, it said to do that. Somewhere, thinking that might fix it, but it did not. Optifine also didn't work with this, though, when I tried using it. I mean, I can try getting that exact Optifine version. Should we just like QQ tries installing Minecraft shaders today as a stream? That's what we can do. Yeah, okay, so I need... Well, hold on, okay. Let's go in there and then turn off Rubidium. Okay, Oculus, you are gone. And Rubidium, you are gone. Okay, and now I need to go find... What's blue and not heavy? Light blue. That's hilarious. That's actually funny. Now I gotta find Optifine. The specific Optifine. What's the one that you said I wanted? Optifine HD UG7. You are exactly the kind of person who I wanted to see today. Thank you for being here. We're getting these smart people in here. I know, we're getting lots of smart people in here. Well, I think what probably happened is people were like, damn, I want to watch somebody play this mod pack. And so they found me, and now here's me not knowing what I'm doing. And now they're being very nice and generous and helping me out a lot. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that a lot. No, I don't want to open the drawer file. I want to go find it. I want to go put it in the place. Okay, copy. Then we're going to put you over here. Open folder. Man, Reddit is good. Thanks. Okay, well, I'm not going to read that one, Coffee, because I don't know if I'm allowed to, but it's a good one. Thanks. And then you repaid them by blinding them with their shaders. Exactly. That is exactly what I did. Okay, so new Optifine. I did try Optifine before, but I didn't try this version. I tried the older one. Or the newer one. The version G8 or something. So if this works, then that's probably why. And why it didn't work before. Okay. Hopefully, we see if this launches. Because last time it didn't even launch. I don't think it even made it to this point, though, when I tried it with the other Optifine version. Which is really good. That's a good sign. And I was just playing Overwatch the whole time. Are you still playing Overwatch? It's been 3.5 hours, Snook. Oh, wow. Yeah, wait, this is a long stream. Nice. Gray Minecraft. I do appreciate this a lot, because when it's red, it makes my whole face red. And it brings me back to middle school when I had, like, all the acne. And my face was actually red without the Mojang logo shining at it. That was when things were bad. I was proper ugly in middle school. Now I'm just a little bit ugly. But at least I don't have acne. Load! This is taking longer than it usually does, by a lot. Hopefully it didn't freeze. I don't really want to click on anything to find out if it froze. Yes, Optifine takes a while. Don't stop it. I won't. I've been playing modded Minecraft for a long time. I'm used to it doing this kind of thing, but not since I got this new computer. Okay, cool. So before I go into anything, I'm gonna change the... Oh, wait, yeah, this is Optifine. So we have like a different everything now. Oh boy. Okay. Shaders, complementary. I want to click. Oh boy. Connecting to chat. Why did my Twitch just say connecting to chat? Like I got disconnected from chat for a bit? That's weird. It's also very common for it to crash the first time you enable shaders in Optifine. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Man, I haven't used Optifine for like 25 years. It's been a long time. It's like 1975. Yeah, I've seen people click on the MC window while loading and see not responding and force quit it by the program instead of just giving it time. Oh, B2, Poita. I used to help people like all the time with modded stuff. Like I do modded tech support and stuff like that a lot. Yeah. I used to be like really into making mod packs, or like, not really into making mod packs, but I used to make a lot of mod packs, for like 1.12 when that was the newest version, back in the day. Not with like custom recipes or anything. I didn't know how to do anything like that. Hey, look, it didn't crash. Shader options, compatibility mode on. Yes, done, done, done. Single player, join. But I would just like, you know, make mod packs by just putting mods together. And I got pretty good at like reading error messages for Forge in 1.12 back in the day, so I learned a lot of things from that. Wow, that was fast. I've like never seen that ever happen before. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, uh-oh. The game crashed while testing liquid in world. View crash report. Oh boy. What happened here? Shaders. Okay, it was Ultrafine. That was not happy with that. Rendering some kind of fluid. Probably water? It crashed when I turned to the left. Like I tried moving my mouse to look left, and then it crashed. Which makes me think that it was rendering the water, and then it didn't like that. So why would it have not rendered the water correctly? That seems awfully rude. This is gonna be fun. Okay, this chunk. Stack trace. How do I fix this? Let's see. Okay, this is not really that informative. Stack trace, don't see anything here. Energetic had something to say about it. Just started again. Are you sure? Because the problem wasn't... Are you sure? I mean, I just feel like it's going to happen again. I don't see anything that would indicate that it doesn't. I mean, you did say it would crash, but not from the water. Hopefully. Okay, alright, I'll try it again. It always crashes for... Okay. But it crashes then? Like, after you've loaded in and everything, and then it's fine? That's so weird. Let's play chess while we wait for this to load. Uh-oh. I said, let's play chess. Okay. Yup. Strange. Yeah, you'd think it wouldn't. You'd think it would crash, like, way before then. Like, when you've actually applied the shaders or during any... Okay, we're playing against Tazoid from France. Sorry for the randomness, but I'm finally home from school, lol. Why is that? Don't be sorry for that. Hello, hello. It makes me sad when people apologize for things that they don't need to apologize for. Oh wait, I'm not playing well. I'm just totally giving him this knight. Well, I'm not, but he could take that and then my pawn structure gets fucked up. I should probably do something about that. Yeah, let's, I want to get my queen here to protect that knight. Alternatively... How much... Why am I overthinking this? It's like move 4. How was your school today, Lemon Lime Boy? What did you learn? Did you have a nice, That was a joke about, like, last stream we were talking about how, like, every day when I used to get home from school, my dad would be like, what did you learn? And I never knew how to answer the question. I don't know. I learned something, I'm sure. Tentacles? Oh my gosh. Okay, they took that. That's fine. They might take this, but I have my bishop now, so it's okay. No, that's not nice. Okay, so they want to play this to get to fork me. They're going to fork me real good. So I got to go back over here to protect that. How's Minecraft doing? It's still loading. Great. What an intense game this is. They castled. Okay. All right. They castled. All right. So now what we got to do is we got to go. This seems like a nice square. I like that square. They might take, but then I have a pawn there, which is fine. And then they might take here too, but then I can take, well, take with my queen. I'm also getting kind of hungry. I'll probably end stream after Minecraft if we see that working. Okay, that's annoying. I don't like that. I guess we can go back. There's a mod called Oculus which you can add that gives shader support. Optifine can cause issues with other mods sometimes. That is true. You are correct. Well, the problem with that, you weren't here earlier. We were, yeah, no, I know Oculus. I was using it. I was just using it with Rubidium. But the problem with that was that all the tile entities, like, I think that's the right term, like all the chests and stuff, would be, like, rendered extremely bright for some reason. And that's what we hopefully just solved by using Optifine. And I think that we're avoiding the issues with Optifine by using compatibility mode. And it looks like, actually, yeah. Holy. Okay, we do have the grid water, which I don't like at all. That's kind of weird. Yeah, okay, alright, okay. Let's see what happens if we turn off compatibility mode now. Shaders, settings, what happens? What happens? Is it bad? Does it crash again? Okay, it's fine. I still have the gridded water. That's annoying. Wait, no I don't. It's less obvious. Let's sleep. Boobies. Hi. I learned how to take a picture of a pine cone. Nice. That is pretty difficult to do. Okay, so like right here you can see a grid in the water a bit, although that might just be the shadow. It seems to be fine, actually. Yeah. Hey, I think that we solved the issue. Hey, thanks, you guys. I didn't ask you to just appear on stream today and help me with my tech support issues, but I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very, very much. Oh, fuck the chess game. Oh, I lost it on time. Okay, well, that sucks. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay, well, no, that's a bit fucked. It's a bit fucked. But it looks like it might be okay. Oh, it's just because it's inside this block, I think. It's causing some issues for it. Yeah, if I get rid of it, it's fine. Okay. This is good enough for me. We mostly solved the problem. I am getting lower FPS, though, by a lot. Holy. Getting like 70. That might be because it's limited, though. Do I have an FPS limit? No, I don't. Well, darn. Me when I'm inside a block. I don't know. Did I actually solve the problem? Because my performance is a little bit worse. Could do that. Could do that. Could do that. Could do that. Let's see. I'm not familiar with the Optifine settings. Which is a really nerdy thing that I just said, isn't it? Okay, that's more playable. We have like 200 FPS. It's still not like 500, which we were getting before somehow. But I guess that's just the magic of Rubidium. Yeah. Well, thank you, random Twitch partner who joined. I don't know how, like, that happened, but thanks for being here. Cool. Okay, I'm probably gonna end stream here, because I'm hungry, and I want to go eat food. Although before I do that, we could make another thing. Well, no, not you. There was also a Twitch partner who joined. Somehow. Thank you as well. Well, I guess you provided most of the help. Thank you, Just Keebs. I appreciate you very, very much. There we go. Mechanical mixer as well. Requires moderate speed. Yeah, this thing probably won't, be spinnable. Throw measly 10 sails. Ah! Dog, why are you barking? I'm streaming, that's not nice. Vixen, do you want to come over here and say goodbye to the stream? That'd be pretty cool of you. Dog, come here. Oh my gosh. It's Dog. And she would like to thank all of you for being here. Wouldn't you? Yes, that's true. She does want to do that. So what I'm going to do here is end the stream. I'm getting licked. Thank all of you for being here today. Okay, she's gone. I appreciate you very much. Food stream? I'm not comfortable doing that yet. For some reason. I don't know why. I haven't really... I have thought of, like, eating on stream before, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to be comfortable on stream in general. It's been, like, a adventure for a couple years, figuring out how to do that. Is your dog's name Pass? No. Vixen's name is Vixen. I lost? You lost the Overwatch? That sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you. Fuck that game. Oh, you looked up Croatian for dog. Oh, that's how. Okay, I get it. No, there's lore behind why your cat's name is that. Vixen's name is Vixen because she's got these two, like, brown spots, like, right here. And if she had antlers, that's where they would grow from. So we called her Vixen because one of the reindeers, yeah. It's a bit of a dumb name, but it's fine. I came up with it when I was, like, 12. I think. And it was the best I could do. Nobody that I know is live at all. I guess people raid Windet. Windet's pretty cool. They're like a Hollow Knight YouTuber. Most people play a vid on stream and turn off their cams while they eat. Well, yeah, but then I'm just kind of like using other people's content. I don't want to do that. And that's a big streamer thing to do too. I'm not big streamer yet. Yet. I can't believe I just said yet. I shouldn't have said yet. That was a big dick thing to say. I'm not a big streamer man, so I don't know. How old are your petsies? I think they're both like 7 or 8. We don't actually know though. But that's about how long ago we got them both. And they were both like, you know, children. Well, not human children. They were still pets back then. You're a big streamer man to me. Nice. Thanks, May. My friends who stream use a random clip rotation to display their own clips while they're AFK. Oh, that's cool. I could do that. Hi, May. Hi, Meng. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here today. That would be fun, though. Like, it's a really interesting idea. Just, like, eat on stream and then go back to doing it afterwards. Because I'm having a good time. I'm, like, vibing. We could. Although it looks... I have, like, a lot of notifications. When I get more comfortable on stream, I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. We could do, like, a long, like, all-day stream or something. And do a bunch of stuff. I don't know why I have this mentality where it's like, you know, like, I don't even like exiting Minecraft and looking at my files and stuff while I play. Like, what we did just now, like, installing Optifine, that was kind of... that was different. Do you have a decent amount of clips? Yeah, some of them are saved. I don't save my own clips. Most of them are just kind of, like, chilling here in the clips channel. Just play the DVD video thing. I could do that. I am gonna go though. I'm sorry. I'm feeling kind of social tired as well. I need to get better at not doing that. I'm an introvert. If that makes you, if that helps. Slash raid. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to raid them. They're playing a game. They're playing Celeste, which is a platformer game, and not what they usually do. This probably doesn't, you know, summarize
Just
the... Oh my gosh!
is now following.
This Keith is now following. Thank you. So the Random Clip Player is just a website where you can put their channel name into and put your channel name into it and play. Oh really? Can I do that with like anybody? Like put anybody's channel name in them and then in the site and just watch it play all of them? Because that'd be kind of cool. That'd be fun to do, though. I should try that with my clips and see what happens. I don't know if I have enough funny clips, but like if I'm really a funny like kind of person. Because I think most of my interest is just, you know, I don't think that I'm a funny streamer. I think I'm one of those streamers that you like listening to me talk, based on what people have said to me. Also, hello, Royden Mac. That's an awesome name. How are you doing today? It's probably muted the last part, but it's clips.html. Okay. Oh, I see, yeah. twitch.guru/tools/clips.html is what it is. I think. Thanks. I'm good, and you? I'm good as well. I'm also ending the stream literally right now, and I'm really sorry about that. But I will be streaming again later. So I'll see you on the future. Bye!